Hey everyone, skull902 here. Yes, I'm late, but that's been the thing for all of these streams. It's the finale, day 3 of Sonic Anniversary here, and as you might notice, this isn't Sonic Origins. This is actually the 2013 Sonic 1 mobile port that was ported to PC. I meant to say mobile remake, whatever, who cares? I'm skull902, and I'm here with Lost Leader, Rabid Sonic Fan, and that hat guy.
It's
Ohio!
okay. That's okay. I'll take bottom billing.
I'm surprised I got top billing. I'm shook.
He's not that hat guy. He's Lyrical Miracle. Get it right.
Yeah. Lyrical Miracle 9608.
We're still on this,
Yeah.
but
That's been a running gag for me specifically for a while.
Yeah, for like a year, I guess.
To be fair, I thought Lyrical Miracle and the Hat Guy were the same person.
Huh. Hi, Sunswift. Sorry you couldn't get to play Sonic Origins. Yeah, well, I'm making up for it here today. I wasn't able to get Sonic Origins running, but like I kind of joked about in the Sonic Song stream just a little earlier, it's bootleg Origins, ghetto Origins.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant. I see.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, to be fair, I do think that at least for Sonic 1 shouldn't really have drop dash. So I still feel like this is the proper way to play it.
well, in any case, I'm doing alternatives because, quite frankly, at this point, like the video said, I don't think that Sonic Origins is worth buying right now, due to the problems within. So
at least not for like Steam if you don't have a gaming PC.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
Are you
probably fine.
Are you saying Sega rushed a product onto the market?
Totally unbelievable. But again, if you have like a console or something, it's probably absolutely fine. But just for Steam, nah, fam.
It
Hi, Stitch.
runs okay for me, but I had to like lower the shit out of the resolution, and the menus still run like dog shit.
And it runs fine
It's
for
bad.
me.
It's bad.
Well, yeah, Josh, you have the gaming PC.
So, oh, hi, Georgia. I'm gonna be playing alternatives, like I said. The first one here, it's the like it came out last year. It's a decompilation, technically speaking, a native PC port of the version of Sonic 1 that's in Origins. So I'm just gonna like play the first 3 zones of this Sonic 2 and 3 of Knuckles, and then we're gonna get on to the redemption run of Tails and Sonic CD as the finale of this whole shebang here. So let's just have a nice cash fun time in these games.
I don't know if I can have a cash fun time, but I'll try to have a fun time at least.
Hi, Mephiles. Who says Kapuya?
But it's
I believe
Thursday.
I believe the correct term is Kupo.
Oh yeah.
No idea what you're referring to, but
On Fantasy.
Yeah. That's what the Moogles say.
Yeah, they say Koopa.
I see. The special stages in here are like much harder in my opinion due to the changed physics of everything. So see, I could just coast my way into the Emerald Room before, but it's actually much harder in this version to do it, to get there. So might as well show that off.
It looks slower. Am I wrong on that?
The scrolling is faster. I don't know if like, or well, the scrolling is smoother, I should say. I don't know if it's going faster, but the physics are definitely different. The bumpers will shoot you off like way further than they did before.
And that's something that's not changed for Origins. So
yeah. So getting the Chaos Emeralds is much more difficult in these remade versions.
Don't they actually explain why there isn't a 7th Chaos Emerald in the first game?
They add one.
Oh, they do.
If you have Supersonic turned on, they add.
I don't think Origins actually adds the 7th one.
I think they
Yeah.
explain it. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't be sure how they handle it in like Origin. And would make you throw up. Yeah, some people refer to it as puke bag zone. Hi, Sai Patel. Welcome to the stream.
So, speaking of that, then, what would y'all consider to be the best special stage for Sonic?
3 and K.
3 and K, really? Okay.
Yeah, Blue Sphere, it's really good.
Any other opinions here, peeps?
I like Mania's a bit more, but if it were just the classic games, then yeah, it'd be Blue Spear.
Well, Mania is also Blue Spear.
Yeah, but those aren't the stages you get the Chaos Emeralds in.
No, Mania isn't Blue Spear. Mania is actually more akin to CD.
Mania is like a weird mix of 3 and K, CD, and I don't know, maybe throw a bit of Knuckles Chaotix in there.
Yeah.
True.
A little bit of Sonic R.
Yeah.
I love Sonic R. Sonic R is so fun.
The music for the special
really-
stages
really do
does
have all
kind
the
of
hot
sound like
takes,
back
don't
in
you?
time. Look at how I keep getting thrown around. I was just holding the left button the whole time there.
Yes, I do have a lot of hot takes. I would not consider Sonic R to be a good game, but I would consider it a game you can have fun with, and definitely something that's a blast to play.
I can agree
So-
with it.
Yeah, like honestly, that's all I'm saying. Because like so many people treat Sonic R so harshly, like why isn't it like this and that and etc. etc. I'm just like, it plays like a kart racer, even though there's like people that shouldn't really be karts. I get it, it's awkward, but
It's
it's
fun
nifty.
with friends.
Yeah, exactly.
I
And
wouldn't
the
know.
AI in that game isn't that bad either.
What-
I'm telling you, Brandon doesn't play video games. It's all a facade.
Fair, that's valid.
The AI in Sonic R, what are you talking about? If you play against Super Sonic, it's almost a guaranteed loss. Unless if you're playing as Metal Sonic.
Why are you playing against Super Sonic? That's what I have to ask.
Doesn't it randomly give you opponents to play against?
No,
Yeah, but not
it
Super
sets,
Sonic.
it sets your opponents depending on the character that you play as. So say if you, for whatever goddamn reason, decide to play as Amy Rose, then you can only race against Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman. But if you choose to race as, say, Tails Doll, then your opponents are always Super Sonic, Metal Knuckles, and the Egg Robo.
So it's punishment for picking the Tails doll.
I'm just saying that, like, the characters that I just described are always matched up against each other. There's no, like...
How do you just know these things? I wouldn't be able to offhand tell you exactly who the racers are in this game.
I'm a huge Sonic
Experience,
fan,
honestly?
Josh.
You just learn from experience, especially when you're redoing a lot of levels over and over again. You start noticing patterns.
Well, you see, you play the game because of the good music.
Honestly,
then why
yeah,
not just listen to the music?
it's not the same experience. I don't know why it is that way. It just is.
I do.
Josh,
but,
you're
like-
asking too many questions.
Listen. You invited me over here. This is what we're here for.
It's hard to describe exactly why that is the case, but it just is the case. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not even saying that, like, listening to the soundtrack and just never playing the game isn't a good
What do
idea.
you
'cause it
mean
totally
you can
is.
just hide on that part of the screen?
Yeah, because it's the widescreen version.
Well, you could do that on the Genesis version, too.
Oh,
It just wasn't as prompt. You're a little bit close to the wall.
That had interrogator. Fair.
What about the Sonic Rush special stages? Rabbit could tell you all about that.
Those suck. Done.
I don't remember them, honestly. But
They're basically
considering
the
that...
half pipe, but you control it with the stylus, so it's more precise. But like,
Trying
And
to
they
do it
also
on
have
an
those-
emulator is...
They also have
putting it
those
on an emulator
QTEs.
is pretty yikes.
They got
Uh,
the
Okay, well,
QTEs, I was saying.
If we're gonna
If you
talk
played
about
on,
special
like,
stages more,
If you play it on
what is-
actual hardware, it's not too bad, aside from, like, the 7th special stage, which was a fucking dickhead.
we're talking about Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Sonic Rush.
Okay, Sonic 4 Episode 2 actually has the worst 7th Chaos Emerald I've ever seen. Because literally, if you don't do one thing right in the middle of that special stage, you can't beat it. Just straight up. There's this half pipe that you have to get, like, really good, and then, like, you have a chance to win it. It's ridiculous. But, you know, no one plays Sonic 4, so,
I was gonna say I wouldn't know from experience.
yeah.
I'm the only
Tails, you
person
damn
who's
near
played
dicked
Sonic
me
4.
over.
It's Sonic 4 as well. Sonic 4 Episode 1 and Episode 2. I
And
don't...
episode metal?
Yeah, and Episode Metal.
Okay.
I really wouldn't call it a different game, though. That's just kind of like the epilogue.
Yeah, it's
It's
Sonic.
just
It's episode
Sonic
1 with
4 for
episode
one
2's
of
physics, and you
Sonic.
play as Metal Sonic.
Yeah. It's something.
Slightly different, I'll give you that. It's a neat little thing that's like, could be DLC, but it's not, and that's nice.
It's a cool little bonus for having both versions.
Yeah. But, like, Skulls, honestly, I would suggest playing Episode 1 and 2.
I've played episode 1 enough to have like an opinion on it, though not that much of a solid one because I didn't get very far, so I haven't beaten it or
Yeah, but-
anything.
So if you didn't beat it, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you have to, like, keep playing it over and over again. I just think it's a good experience to beat these games, in particular.
I have thought about just doing it to do it.
Didn't I give you Sonic 4?
I believe that was in one of the humble bundles. See, that's what the fucking physics do. Immediately, no chance. But yeah, that was like one of the humble bundles that that you went and gifted for me. I think had Sonic 1 and 2 or Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 in it.
All right, cool, awesome.
I have like almost every
I think-
Sonic game that's on Steam because of.
I think the Sonic 4 games are fine, but like they have no business being called Sonic 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
They probably could have
It's
just.
fair.
just the audacity of this bitch. That's all it is.
To be fair, Dimps had no intention of calling it Sonic 4. That was a Sega marketing thing.
Yeah, they really should have called it like Sonic the Hedgehog Digital or something. Hi, Mr. Scoot.
They were originally going to call it
What kind of a
Sonic
fucking
Portable,
name is that,
because-
Brendan? Sonic the Hedgehog Digital.
Well, I never
I mean,
said
it's
that
a
I was good at
digital only
names.
game.
In fact, I've always said I was bad at names.
I've known Skulls to be very good namer. Also, Mr. Scoot says hi.
My fucking screen name, Josh, is skull902, so that should
Man,
tell
what
you
kind
how
of-
creative I am.
Okay, so Sunswift is asking, what is your favorite song in Sonic Rush?
All of them. Next.
Okay, that's not answering the question, but okay.
Rabbit can love
Skulls?
all of them equally if he wants.
It still doesn't really answer the question.
God, favorite song in Sonic Rush?
Yeah.
I don't know
I
very
know
many of
mine.
them by name. God, and there are so many fucking good ones that.
It's basically the Jet Set Radio 3 soundtrack.
It is, honestly. You are
Yeah.
100% on that.
I don't think I would be able to name one, to be honest. But got
Really?
his
You don't
butt
know
kicked
right
in
there, right
Sonic
on.
today. Well, now that you said it,
Right? By the way, that is my favorite one, because it just is such an earworm, and I love it so much.
So, Mr. I'm a huge Sonic nerd to know all the racers in Sonic are, eh? You don't know a single track from Sonic Rush, do you?
Villanova
I-
back to back.
Oh, back to back! Oh, be right back! Back to back! God! Soundtrack was like a freaking banger, though. I will admit that, like, in terms of like all the Sonic soundtracks we got, Sonic Rush just is just secretly one of the best.
Secretly? That's one of the most beloved ones.
Yeah, that tends to be like one of the more well-loved
I
ones.
literally hear nobody talk about Sonic Rush.
Well, then you're
Like
listening to
everyone's
the
just
wrong
always
people.
the other Sonic games.
I just didn't have a
that's
whole
the-
lot of experience with Sonic Rush, I think is why I don't have much knowledge about it.
Pretty much. It's just fair. I'm not saying that, like, Rush is a game that people have to play and such.
Yeah, it's just one of the
Yeah,
ones
I'm
I
saying
haven't
it.
looked
Go play
into
Sonic
quite
Rush.
as much as others.
Hmm.
That seems to be a thing though, Swift. Like people who are generally pretty good at games, not doing as great in Sonic 1. But they also probably haven't played it nearly as much as me.
Yeah, Sonic 1 has different physics from every other Sonic game out there. And this is why I mentioned earlier when we were getting started with the stream, I think, that Sonic 1 really shouldn't have drop dash. Someone in particular mentioned this. Penny Parker of Snapcube fame talked about how, like, Sonic 1 should not have drop dash because the way the physics work in that game.
Well, I mean,
And, like,
Sonic
she's
1 wasn't
100%
built for
correct.
spin dash either, so like I don't know. It's just kind of an
What?
option, not like something you have to use.
I mean, I understand that, but, like, if you're gonna play Sonic 1, and this is, like, your first time, like, actually, like, going to play it, it ruins the experience in you thinking of how the level design is. And that's a problem.
I'm
in
gonna
in a
have to
perspective.
disagree
Yeah,
'cause
sure.
no first time player I think is gonna know all these things.
I mean, I did. I literally was like, hey, I want to get the trophies, all the trophies for Sonic 1 because it's part of the PS Plus thing. I never played it, and I went to go do it, and I started learning the physics of it because of that.
You were saying, like, people who are just experiencing Sonic 1 for the first time through, like, Origins, though, correct?
Yeah,
So, like, someone who had never played even the original version.
I never played the original version. I played it on the PSN. That is the first time I ever played Sonic the Hedgehog, the first game.
Well, what, like the Backbone port? Because that's just basically an emulation of it. That's not.
Yeah,
like...
I understand. I'm just telling you that's why I have that experience and why I could say it that way. Because I liked what I experienced with it. It's different from the other Sonic games. But when you add a drop dash to it, it's like kind of ruins the whole entire level design portion of it.
I don't really see how. It's just Sonic 1 with the drop dash.
I know it's not a big thing. I'm not saying it's like ruining the game, but I can see how like people won't appreciate Sonic as much because of that.
Shrug.
I don't really see what you're talking about, but whatever.
Alright then.
Sunswift is asking Rabid what your favorite level in Sonic Rush is.
Oh, my least favorite Sonic Rush level.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the least part there.
Probably, I don't remember the name of the level right now.
Are you thinking the hang glider one?
Hold on, let me send it.
The one in the sky with like clouds and lasers and shit.
Altitude Limit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Love the music track though.
Yeah. For me, it has a tendency just to be levels that are like further in the game that I tend to not like because the difficulty just ramps up. So it probably is like the second to last level or like the last level.
It is, yeah. It's towards the end of Sonic's story.
Yeah. I do like how Blaze controls in that game, though. It's super interesting because, like, I know she's supposed to be a counterpart to Sonic, but, like, she just has, like, neat things that Sonic just does not have.
It's different enough from Sonic to be its
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
How about that robot, though, eh?
What, the one that just shits fire?
Whatever one the huge mech was that Taylor was having a hard time with. when he
Oh,
was doing
okay,
it.
no, I thought you were talking about
No,
the boss fight I just did.
You mean like the not final boss?
God, that guy fucking sucks. just from watching him.
Yeah, he's a bit poopy.
That's one thing I could definitely say, just again from having watched Sonic Rush, that like if I ever play the game, I don't look forward to the boss fights, because you have to do a lot of fucking waiting around. So if you don't get your hit like when it's the most opportune time to, then you're just gonna be waiting around doing like fuck all.
That's definitely something the later Rush games improved on. Like, you can hammer out bosses pretty quickly in those.
Yeah.
Even then, I really wouldn't say that Rush Adventure is better than Sonic Rush, though.
It's better in some ways and not as good in others.
Like, I don't know. I like the idea of exploring and everything, and the act structure was fine enough for what it was trying to do. But generally speaking, I don't remember nearly as much of Sonic Rush Adventure as I do of Sonic Rush, save for the fact that Maureen is literally the worst Sonic character.
She is extremely fucking annoying.
Yeah. Literally everything that happens in that game is her fault.
One of my favorite scenes that happens in it is when Blaze loses her shit and yells at Marine and calls her a nuisance.
Good. I should just end the game there. That's the end.
Welcome to the stream, by the way. Cal says, "Hi Skull, I saw your review on Sonic Origins. That's such a shame that the PC version of the game isn't that great." Yeah, you know, it really fucking sucks that the PC version has those problems, and I hope one day I can make an update video on that and be like, "Hey, Sega fucking fixed it. Isn't that cool? I like this." And I'll word it exactly like that.
Sega would fix it.
Let's see. Rush Adventure is a better tutorial, though. The tutorial actually helped me learning the controls for the first Rush game. Well, I guess it's better in so that the first Rush didn't have a tutorial at all. But,
yeah, I don't recall there being a tutorial. You were just plopped in the green forest zone and just like go. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go.
I mean, like, I'm a gamer. I just picked up the controls as I went along. Also, I had the game new, so.
Oh, Mephiles, what happened to KN in this in Spring Yard Zone?
Did KN have to cope?
I
you
see
saw that?
What you're referencing.
Thank you. So, speaking of Sonic Rush and all that, I kind of really wish that Sonic games would do the little thing where how Sonic Advance has it to where in the beginning, you'll see the character kind of like mess around a little bit, like Sonic is like doing stretches and things like that. And
like the little startup things?
Yeah, it's really cute. It's really cute, and I love the bejeebus out of it because of that. And just like, I know Rush did it, I'm not sure how much it did it, but the Sonic Advance games also did that too, and I'm just like thinking, like, why don't they have that? They didn't have that at Mania, and that made me sad.
Sorry, I was too focused on the special stage. What were you saying that that they did in Sonic Advance?
So basically, in Sonic Advance, when you start a world, you always start off with the character just like on the start line, either getting ready to do something, like Sonic will be like stretching and stuff like that.
Right.
They do like their little like warm-up poses.
Yeah, it's really cute. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's is pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a shame Dimps more or less got kicked off of working on Sonic games after Lost World 3DS.
And it would have been really cool if they had just stuck with using 2D graphics, because whoever the fuck they had animating those.
Yeah.
Really good.
I honestly like Dib's way of level designing for Sonic than I do with most of the Sonic games out there. That includes the classic games.
Level design
That's
is
the
debatable,
hottest
but,
take.
That is not the hottest take. There's hotter.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely the hottest take.
No, one of the hottest takes out there. Sonic Forces is one of the best Sonic games.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, people are high.
Even I wouldn't say that. I do agree it's a good game, though.
It's not the worst.
It had good ideas. That's
It's straight up a good
that's
game.
the most
like,
I can give it.
It's replayable, and I like it for that.
Oh, it's replayable because it takes 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh.
It's fun to replay levels like that. I don't know what to tell you. It's just this.
I'm sorry, but when most of the levels are under 2 minutes long, that just I don't know. Like I know some Sonic levels can get like absolutely way too long. No argument
Sonic
against
Advance
that.
3.
But... I'm sorry, what was that?
Sonic Advance 3 has really long levels, and that's why the game sucks.
Well, it also doesn't have very great level design. Let's be fair.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's part of the reason why, because the levels are long.
I'm about to do a
No,
special
I'm
take,
just
so,
like, they're. That's a pretty common take, but I'm just like, yeah, they're Sonic levels. I don't think they're any better or worse than like Dimps' other games.
God damn it! All right, well,
That's 2. Blah. Sonic Advance 2 has some pretty good level design out there.
it was amusing that the one boss battle in Sonic Rush is probably based on one of those dung beetles and Eggman wanted to attack Sonic by rolling a giant metal ball with retractable spikes.
Yeah, gotta love the Dung Beetle boss.
Oh, for sure. Eggman's Beetle Boss.
Yo, we talking about the Beetleborgs now?
Yeah.
Why not a
Yeah.
Beetleborgs reference?
It's not a Skulls 902 stream without a Beetleborgs reference.
That is
Oh man.
that is like objectively wrong, but
Well, clearly
Okay, you
that
let
needs
me
to
have
be an
this.
addendum now. We need to make a Beetleborgs reference in every stream.
I see, there you go.
can we just make a reference to the one Halloween episode that we watch every year? Treat, treat.
They also, out of the other tokusatsu show that Saban did, they have the best Christmas episode.
Yes.
This stage before?
Oh wait, you were talking about Beetleborgs?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I don't remember the Beetleborgs one.
They're the only ones that actually had the characters transform.
Oh yeah. Shit. Though the Power Rangers Zeo one did give us like Korea.
Like Korea.
Fucking Johnny Young Bosch, he's amazing. I love him so much.
Johnny Young Bosch is a treasure, and I really do hope that he comes back in the new Trigun anime.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Right?
Especially seeing as how it was one of his first voice roles.
Indeedly
Yeah.
doodly. Okay, Georgia. Oh, come on. I should have stopped.
Have you ever watched Trigun Skulls?
Yeah, Rabbit actually showed Josh and I like the first 3 episodes of it.
Thank you, Base Rabbit. Thank you.
It was pretty fine from what I remember. I like Johnny Young Bosch's screaming. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, so Georgia was asking. I'm going to regret this, as I did with Donkey Kong Country, but what, pray tell, is Beetleborgs? Well, you see, 3 typical average kids who love to read their comic strips one day went into a spooky house and then became Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs!
Big bad Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs.
Okay, so, really though, there was this tokusatsu show called Metal Heroes. And they did a couple bug-themed seasons, and Saban, much like they did for Super Sentai and Power Rangers, adapted that into Beetleborgs. It's very different from what I remember.
It has
like
almost nothing to do with its source material.
Yeah, like the Metal Hero show is like they're all scientists and they're like in the fucking apocalypse or something, and then Beetleborgs is just like, yeah, kids like reading comics. They found a magical ghost, and now they're superheroes because they made a wish.
And the ghost is like a fusion of the genie from Aladdin and Jay Leno.
Yes. Hi, Kyle Rocks 2004 Gaming. We're talking about Beetleborgs.
And
About time.
but because like they wanted to be the superheroes from their comic book, it also summons the supervillains from said comic book, and they have to fight them every week.
Yeah.
Also, the ghost lives at a haunted house with like actual like universal monsters.
Yeah, and the villains all have wonderful voices. One of them sounds like this, baby.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good voice. Mm. Skulls,
And
have you
another one
considered
is
being
like-
a voice actor?
Another one is like this woman with like a Transylvanian accent or something. So she always sounds like this.
Is great.
Yeah.
Lost to answer your question, you know, I've thought about it every now and then, but I actually suck at it, so, you know.
You give yourself more credit than you do.
Oh yeah, I only meant to play the first 3 zones of Sonic 1, 2, 3,
finish the
okay.
whole game. Finish
Nah.
the whole game, damn it.
It's gonna take too long.
Tab menu.
Alright, that was just to show off the new version of Sonic 1. Let's move on to Sonic 2.
I take it that y'all talked about Donkey Kong Country.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we absolutely indoctrinated Georgia to the wonderfulness of the Donkey Kong Country cartoon.
One, every time I hear Georgia, I'm thinking the song Georgia. Two, I love Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country, the show, is so meme-tastic and mother approved. Like, legitimately, they actually have a good rap song
Yeah.
in the era of stupid, like, rap music randomly happening in kids' cartoons.
Are you talking about the one where Diddy and Funky go full Beastie Boys?
No, I'm talking about the one where DK is rapping about his moral dilemmas of trying to save Diddy, while also trying to keep the crystal coconut.
What?
It happens on the
I
Snow
remember
Mountain.
that one.
Fuck, I don't remember
I'll
that
go
one.
find it. But I love how
There are a
Sonic
few
Country
rap
has like a song every episode.
They've got 2 songs every episode.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
about
yeah.
what about the Mario World cartoon that had a song every episode? Where they
Oh,
all
no,
get
Those
no,
songs
no,
are all
thank you.
fucking ugly though.
The only good songs in the Mario cartoons were covers of songs that already existed.
Georgia says, I think Rabbit and Skull would make VAs if they wanted to. Oh, Georgia, you sweetheart.
I've tried.
I also very briefly tried.
But they didn't want me. All I could do is this voice, and I don't think that went out that well.
But
Like a kid voice though.
Every time I try out for a project, I'm either like not casted, or if I am, then it goes under. So I gave up.
Damn. You're just cursed then.
Yeah.
That's how it be sometimes. So it was for me, like in the beginning of my voice acting quote-unquote career. It was just like, I'd get hired to something, and sometimes it would be like really disappointing too. Like there were 2 machinimas in Brawl that I was cast as the voice of Sonic in. Both of them canceled before I even got a
Yeah.
single episode in.
You know, at least you had some VA work. That's good.
Yeah.
I've had some. Like, you know, now I mostly just, like, if it's a thing I'm already in, or if Brandon asks me, then I'll do it. But
Yeah.
for the most part, I don't really try out for things anymore.
Mm-hmm. I saw a
That-
lot
that
of it
is-
out of context. Oh, sorry, what was that?
There is a lot of rejection to voice acting because it's just like acting.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a super competitive
yeah.
field.
Yeah.
Even if you're doing like fan shit.
Like, I knew about it even, but like after a while, it's kind of like demotivating, you know?
Yeah.
Well, no, absolutely. I always get way too intimidated to actually go into voice acting because I just don't feel like I have enough proper equipment or proper space to actually go do it.
And like between just things a lot of the time not working out and the very iffy condition of my vocal cords, like they get tired out like far easier than like the normal person. I've had to go on like 3 super long hiatuses from voice acting. One of them was a year and a half, where it just never felt right.
You recall you telling me about that? How like in the beginning of the streaming and such, it's been very hard for you.
Yeah,
Because like you were talking a lot.
like I don't know. It was just between all that. Like that's where I found that I enjoy writing a lot more. And generally, I think when it comes to voice acting, I just kind of prefer doing it for myself.
I get you on that.
Yeah, but
I like doing that. Oh, go ahead.
in terms of Donkey Kong Country, Georgia said this a little while ago. I saw a lot of it out of context, so I was bewildered. And then these two were fanboying over Leo Luster. Damn right we were. Best character.
I'm Leo
You
Russell.
too?
Ow, I'm where it's at. I'm a far out happening cat.
I'm Leo Luster, baby, take a trip. Man, it hurts to be this hip.
You've opened the can of worms, and now I have to sit here through this.
Good.
Yeah, good.
That's what you're here for.
And me.
I'm Leo Luster, yeah, I've got the stuff. Man, this kidney infection hurts.
See, this is what makes Leo Lester so good. He sings a song about how great he is, and then it ends up being about cancer. And you're like, oh, poor Leo Lester, he's doing his best.
Man, who knew a simple kidney infection could lead to cancer?
Right?
What a plot twist.
Georgia, that's just like some random joke I said to Rabbit once in a call to throw him off.
Throw him off how?
Just because it's
what are we trying
random
to
and
do?
stupid.
Yeah.
I do that to him all the time. I'm terrified.
What did you think about the Sonic Rush special stages? Let's not talk about this.
They're mostly easy except for the last one, which is a dig. There you go.
Ah, fuck.
Except for on emulator, where almost all of them are hard.
Let's not call the whole thing off.
The same way a victim threw me off. Yeah, exactly. Georgia, you know me by now. You know I just say random shit sometimes to try and get a laugh out of you. And Rabbit and others.
Am I others now? That's all I am to you?
Hey, I was a part of the others.
It doesn't usually work on you, Josh.
Fair.
I'll say something,
really
I'll
laugh at
say like
anything.
some of my inane bullshit, and then you'll just be like, wow, Brandon, that was some inane bullshit.
I don't get that Skull's charm of Skull saying random things to me. That's all I'm saying.
We haven't been in nearly as many VCs, though.
Dang, why gotta call me out like that?
And then when they do, or when they make Goopy throw a shoe at a plane, I'm laughing at that for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, so like when I referenced something that wasn't even my own joke, he fucking died for like almost the rest of the call.
Maybe that's why it wasn't your shitty ass joke.
Ooh, wow.
Hey.
Feeling like kicking somebody out.
Well, it would be a moment too soon. You already made me sit through Donkey Kong Country.
It worked that one time, let me tell you. And it never
Well,
worked again.
99% of the time, we won't laugh at anything, but then that 1% of the time, he'll cry laughing for like
Yeah.
20 minutes.
I gotta get the rest of it out. It's been in there for a long time.
This is an interesting philosophy.
Yeah.
Hi, Miracle says Happy Sonic Day.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't in Sonic Origins because that wanted to treat me like an asshole.
Just say Sonic Origins is racist, okay? Let's just admit it.
Damn, I can't believe
Racist.
Sonic Origins is racist against white people.
Okay.
I can't believe that Sonic Origins
Hello,
has,
that hat guy.
has
How are
a
you
thing
doing?
against skeletons. My God.
Legit.
I'm just blasting through these ones. And again, this is Sonic 2, and I wasn't... Or, well, I attempted 2 of the special stages. So, this could have gone
You're
even
right,
faster.
You're right to ignore that. That was a shitty-ass bit.
Leo Luster!
Yeah. I'm going to sleep now. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Well, thanks for stopping by here for the short amount that that you did, Miracle, and I hope that you have a good night.
Thank
Did
you
you-
for the Sonic happy birthday.
Did you even hear the shitty bit I said?
I heard you talking, but I think Lost and Rabid were also talking at the same time, so
Yeah, that's fair. No one hears me talking. The bit was he showed up and I said, "Hello, that hat guy. How are you?"
well.
You're going into the little Chaos Emerald things. It's bothering me.
Well, I'm just here to show off like the first 3 zones in these versions of the games, except for CD. I'm definitely beating CD all the way through, because redemption run. So we'll get that. Don't you
So
worry.
what is this? He's like siphoning it from the bottom of the level there, and
Yeah, kind of looks like it. To be honest, in the 4x3 version of this game, I just kind of own him immediately. So
I see you didn't do the trick where you bounce on him.
yeah, but like that's for the widescreen version though. Like you have too much space there. It's a bit of a liability to do that.
I see
I
you
still do
didn't
it.
style on him, Mister the Sonic nerd.
I still did what I usually do, just bounce on him 8 times, go off to the left.
I see you.
Well,
are
I'm glad you
performing in
had
an
the
optical
confidence
way.
to do so. Of course, we have Grounder. Give me my smokes.
Smokes.
Yeah.
I was debating on where to go with that, and there was 2 ways to go with that. I was either gonna say, "Did you know Mel Blanc smoked nearly 600,000 cigarettes over the course of his life?" Or I was going to segue into nicotine. So pick
Oh.
one.
Nicotine.
Nicotine. The best Superman villain.
I just like it because it sounds like nicotine. I'm just like,
That's the
yeah.
joke, yeah.
Yeah.
So Lost likes puns.
No! Monster.
Did this stream just like buffer for anyone else? It buffered for me just.
No, just for you.
No.
Okay, probably an internet thing.
So nicotine.
How dare you smoke nicotine? Kills him.
He did punch him into space that one.
Yeah.
So this is council culture, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking, I just love everything about those commercials. Between like Superman trying really hard to hide the fact that he's voiced by a British person, or I guess more specifically an English person, to just nicotine as a fucking concept. The kids not hiding at all that they're English and not American.
Superman!
It's Superman.
Was this the one where they had the Ninja
oil.
Turtles?
Oh, what now?
Was this the PSA of the with Ninja Turtles?
No. That's different.
Okay.
I'm not a chicken, you're a turkey.
Yeah. Or are you thinking of Cartoon All Stars?
I'm thinking of Cartoon All Stars.
Okay, yeah, no.
Did that?
This
That
was
was
a
such a
commercial. And
disappointment.
that was like a whole special.
Yeah, but the special wasn't good. I'm sure the commercial was better simply on the fact that it wasn't long.
And it was much better animated.
Yeah.
Damn. And they have the Muppet Babies in that special. How are you gonna screw up the Muppet Babies?
It's not cool to do drugs.
Kinda is cool to do drugs. If anything, you should do more drugs.
Yeah, well, don't tell Baby Kermit.
Well, you see, the best part of the special is when Al threatens to eat Garfield.
Fuck, was there like a traditional superhero in Cartoon All Stars to the Rescue?
I don't think there was. Captain Planet.
No.
No, Captain Planet was in it.
No, he wasn't.
I don't think Captain
Was
Planet had even started by that point.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure it did.
The most traditional superhero in that was Michelangelo.
Ah.
Damn.
Yeah, Captain Planet wasn't in it.
Yeah, speak of characters talking about not doing drugs, we got fucking Michelangelo and Daffy
Yeah,
Duck.
pick the one Ninja Turtle who's most likely to do drugs.
Yeah, for real. Fucking Christ. Alright.
I don't know. I feel Raph would definitely do steroids.
Well,
He'd be like, "Whoa, this makes me
that's a
stronger?"
different kind of drug.
Yeah, but
It's
they're
not- it's so
specifically
drug.
talking about marijuana and crack.
The Reefer Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that was Sonic 2. We move on here to Sonic 3 Air, and just for Lost, because I know Lost was really like, oh man, the special stages. I can definitely get all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds in the space of the first 3 zones, so...
Definitely, he says.
Finally, I have all the Chaos Emeralds.
Just watch out for that damn fourth one.
I know, right?
Marinara.
Marinara sauce.
Marinara sauce.
Now see, today we're not talking about Diet Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. Today we're talking about hot Dr. Pepper.
Oh, bad.
Dr. Pepper, the 23 flavored soda.
Damn right. Alright, let's
Today,
go...
or how come tomorrow is like full of really good video games coming out?
I don't know.
Fire Emblem Warriors, Three Hopes, Capcom Finding Collection, and the Minion Files.
Yes.
It's stacked.
It's pronounced somnium.
Somnian Files.
Yeah.
Hi, Crest. Welcome to the stream.
His name is Metroid!
I love Zelda. He's great.
Exactly.
Remember, I got into a fight with one of the little girls that was my mom's boyfriend, and she kept insisting that Link was a girl. I was like, no, he's not.
But he has long hair. Bitch, boys can have long hair.
Legit. I was getting so heated because like she just wouldn't listen to reason. And considering this
as a
is my
little
first
kid,
like,
I'm like, yeah, sure. Link's a girl.
I mean, nowadays I wouldn't. I would be like, yeah, Link's a girl. That makes sense. But back in the day, I'm just like, how is a kid defying me this way?
Well, they do have Linkle, so I guess technically speaking.
Oh no, I generally do think Link is trans. Winky face.
Well, that's one down. Sodium
Hey.
chloride. I fucking love the one meme based on that scene. I have it saved on my computer.
the one I remember with sodium chloride is Jimmy Neutron being pretentious.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. You mean salt?
That's what I said. Sodium chloride. Listen here, you little shit.
There was a great deconstruction of it where it was just like, listen, just because he can say fancy big words doesn't mean that it's like taking away from like the actual like nomenclature of the word.
Yeah, that's
so you acting like you're better than people is actually worse.
Yeah, that's the meme I was talking about.
Oh, so that was okay.
Yeah, where he's just like, actually, see, you're wrong because this, but here, be pretentious anyway. Fine.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm glad you saw. You can already see that. So speaking of Nicktoons, have any of y'all been interested in that Nicktoons fighting game?
Yeah.
What, Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl? That's
Yes.
another one that really fucking disappointed me. It, kind of like Origins in the way, like I downloaded it soon after it came out last year, and the menus ran absolutely perfectly. I was really surprised by that. So I was like, oh shit, I can actually like get into a game, I bet. Get into a game, immediately runs like shit.
The thing that's really sad about that particular thing is that the game was priding itself that it ran on rollback code, and the rollback code was shit. It just wasn't good.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Well, that's why a game would run like shit.
I
Like, if
wasn't
you went
playing like
online-
online against somebody. I was just doing it as a test.
Fair enough.
So like even
But
just
I
by
always-
myself, like it was fine in the menus, terrible in game.
Yeah, but I always had a problem with that Nickelodeon game because I was just like, why do I not want to get this? And it was literally because there wasn't voices. I know they're doing a patch now with the voices and everything, but like, at this point, is it really gonna save it?
No, they've already added voice acting to it, but that's something they should have had from the start.
Absolutely.
Right?
What did they do for Nigel Thornberry? Did they recycle clips? Because obviously Tim Curry doesn't have the energy for that anymore.
They got a replacement voice actor.
Aw, fuck that. I would have gotten Origins downloaded already if Amazon wasn't keeping the PS Store digital code on hold. That's weird.
Well, that happens if you get digital codes on Amazon. They don't immediately go towards you. They take like a solid like hour to actually like be gotten.
Damn.
It's
They
weird.
gave me codes immediately when I did it, but that was like years and years ago, so...
Remember, kids, if you have the option to buy a game physically, most of the time you should.
Yeah.
Out of this
George
house.
said-
Out of this house.
This is my fucking
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, mister, I play all my games on PC. Georgia says Tim Curry is daddy. Nobody else can replace him as Nigel.
That's absolutely correct, Georgia. I'm glad you've seen the light. I'm glad that we can agree, if not on Donkey Kong Country, then definitely on Tim Curry.
They replaced a whole bunch of actors in that game.
They
I mean,
replaced some, yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, with Shredder, like Mephilis is pointing out, like James Avery's fucking dead, and like
Jim Cummings had already like replaced him on the show a few times, and he was the best replacement on that show. So you know, I'm fine with that.
yeah, I could totally see that
Always
being
fine.
in Jim Cummings' range. So I'm not like uppity about that because again James Avery's dead, so they kind of needed one. Unless if they really wanted to replace or use clips from the show, though I don't know if Nick has like any of the raw tapes. Like they would.
I
But-
wouldn't.
Well, but that's what you were saying. You were saying, did they get like different tapes for him, right? So,
Well, the thing
like,
is though,
why
that
would they? Why would
Nickelodeon-
they?
Nickelodeon produced the Wild Thornberrys though, so it's far more likely that they have the master tape recordings of
Yeah.
Tim Curry as Nigel Thornberry.
Like, they don't even technically like own the rights to the 80s show, so they wouldn't have any of the masters.
You realized a lot of shows don't, a lot of networks don't actually keep records of their shows. Like, if you look at even just Konami didn't keep any of like the solid like tracks of Silent Hill. So that's why we got the abomination that was Silent Hill HD.
Well,
Yeah.
Japanese companies are a little worse about that than Western
A lot of
ones.
them aren't particularly good at archiving things until like maybe a few years ago.
For instance, Toei Company, when Sailor Moon was first airing, even though it was 1992, they still didn't think that home video was a viable market. So the first like 8 episodes of Sailor Moon were junked, and the ones that they used for like the Blu-ray release and stuff were private home recordings of the original airings. Hi, Katie. Welcome to the stream.
And Square Enix lost like almost all their source code. So like they basically had to rebuild like the later Final Fantasies and like the first Kingdom Hearts game and so on.
And even Sega, until the Dreamcast, they were really bad about keeping the code for their games, particularly on the Saturn.
Mm. You know, considering everything, I still haven't actually beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I
Really?
beat Sonic 3 though. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
Well, this game fucking rules. You should definitely.
Would it be a hot take to say that I'm not a particular fan of Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
Well, you said classic Sonic in general, so that is an extreme hot take. I think these are like extremely high quality games, but you're entitled to your opinion.
I don't think Sonic 3 at all is bad. Mind you. I just, generally speaking, I'm not a fan. Like, I like Sonic 3 in particular, but once you get to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or just Sonic and Knuckles, there's something lost on me. And I can't quite point it out. And I want to, but I don't know why.
Is
I
it
can't.
Sandopolis Zone?
It might be, you know?
Perhaps. How much do we disagree on games? Like, for instance, my favorite game lost is Super Mario World. I think that's the best 2D platformer ever created. You don't necessarily have to agree it's the best 2D platformer ever created, I'm not asking that, but like, do you think that it's also a classic, or do you also hate it? Oh yeah, they
So,
put an extra
I
life
do
over here.
I do want to point this out as a simple matter of I don't think you played enough game Skulls to really make that statement. But to say it's
I
one
mean-
of the best platforms ever, absolutely. I 110% agree with you on that. Super Mario World legitimately is one of those bare bones templates of like, this is how you make a good platformer. So yes, I agree with you. It is a great game.
But
Okay,
there
good.
was some shade in the beginning.
My shade in the beginning is that Skulls needs to play more games, and that's just a fact.
Well,
He
I
said
mean,
so himself.
I can only reference the amount of games that I've played before, so I'm sorry.
I know, that's fine. I'm just... The shade is more so intended towards Skulls and not towards the game itself. Understand.
Kind of disappointed it wasn't the Helix, though I think I might have had that turned off in the options for some reason.
I love that. At the beginning, it was, what is your opinion on this video game? And she's like, well, first off, your opinion is invalid and you're a horrible person. But...
Say that.
Oh, welcome to the stream,
just-
Stitch, by the way.
I just said Skulls was a horrible person for not playing enough games. I didn't say it wasn't a correct opinion about Super Mario World being good. It is. That is the correct opinion on it.
I can't believe the high amount of disrespect on my own streams I've been faced with these last 3 days.
Just trying.
Mostly it's been
to
me.
fit it. Hi, Katie.
I got one in yesterday, and I was only in chat.
You what? Shade casting?
Yeah, I was like, for once, Brandon is actually right.
Meanwhile, I accused him of going to pornography websites to host the robots that came in here and said streamer recommends on them.
Balls, are you watching pornography?
Yeah, Brandon, were you watching pornography?
Why would I go to what is very clearly like a fucking phishing scam?
Oh, you asked.
I was buying pornography from the pornography store.
It's a pornography store. But they said streamer recommends on them. Why would they say that if you didn't recommend it, Brandon?
Yeah.
That's what they named their account. I got nothing to do with that.
You sure about that?
Yes.
That's your story. You're gonna stick to it, yeah?
1,010%.
We'll be all night here
yes.
if we have to.
We got the light on them. Got the lamp on them. All sorts of things.
It's good cop, hot take cop.
Also, I want a lawyer.
Would you classify me as good cop, Taylor? Actually, like unbiased, would you classify me as good cop?
Not in a million years.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But I'm the hot take cop.
Bonely fans win.
Bonely fans. Oh, I can't do the jumping. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I like that we're grilling you about going to a pornography site. Georgia has been advocating for at least a good couple days for you to make up a pornography site that you can go to.
I'm not Trip.
Yeah, rabbit sounds nothing
On there,
like
just
Trip.
naked skeletons.
Oh, it's Rabbit.
If I were anything close to a talented artist, maybe Bonely fans would be like some secret like shitpost link that I wouldn't advertise ever, but if somebody put it in, like they would see it. But I'm not a good artist at all. So...
You're right. She's right though. It is very lucrative. You should think about that.
No, OnlyFans, it's not. OnlyFans is not. I know this because my friend who does do pornography, they despite being one of the best ones out there, the under 1% peoples, they're still like getting by and everything like that. It's one of those situations where it just seems like it's good. Like if you have a job already, it's good side money. But even then, it's a lot of work and effort to it.
So it's like being a YouTube partner for most YouTube partners.
It's worse because you have to deal with weirdos. Like, even more so than usual, which is really weird to say.
Well, it is a pornography site, except they don't do pornography anymore.
Yeah. And you buy pornography there.
Yeah.
But you can't anymore because they've outlawed pornography.
No, OnlyFans, literally it was like, oh, we're gonna lose everybody. We can't do that. And they backed off real quick.
Did they back off on outlawing pornography? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did. They're
Welcome
like,
to the stream,
everyone's
TPP, by the way.
That was literally the only reason anybody went to the site. And they're like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that.
Perhaps we shouldn't pull a Tumblr and completely fuck over our numbers.
The thing is, too, is that Tumblr wasn't even the one that actually did it. It was Yahoo that did it. And Yahoos were the stupid assholes that, like, bought it for, like, a bunch of money. And then once they did that, they were like, oh, we lost it all.
Like, oh, this is what people use Tumblr for. Oops.
No, people use Tumblr to post furry art and all sorts of stuff like that.
Yeah, what's furry art, Josh?
Not necessarily pornography, but very close.
Not all
That's
of
the
it,
most
but
accurate
a
description.
significant amount of it is.
Very accurate description of what
So
furry
much
is.
so that it may as well be. Yeah, porn isn't illegal.
How do you have friend in porn and can talk about it casually?
Being
That's
a
what they
stripper
do
is
for their
illegal,
job.
depending on where you are.
It's just what they do for their job. I don't know what else to tell you. It's not a shameful thing.
Yeah,
Sex
unless you're
work is
like a-
hard work.
Yeah, unless you're like a prostitute, depending on where you live, doing porn isn't illegal.
Yeah, it's not illegal at all. In fact, in California, they actually did a little prop thing about certain things with the industry and whether or not they should be wearing condoms when they're doing porn stuff. And it's just like, no, not really, but I don't know how to measure past.
Because it's
The porn
California and
industry.
there's like a bunch of stupid fucking rules.
Why
And
did
San
this
Francisco was
conversation-
like,
Why did this conversation start? Says Sun Swift.
Because fuck you, that's why.
because someone
I-
probably just made an offhanded remark and then I don't know.
We were talking about
We were
bowling
talking-
pins.
Pornography, about
No.
buying pornography.
This conversation started because I accused you of going to pornography websites because you hosted the sex bots that came onto your stream.
I did not
That's why
host
it
the
started.
goddamn sex bots.
Playing calls. Where do the
That's-
bots come from then?
I
That sounds an
literally
awful lot like someone who hosted bots would say.
I literally took measures to make sure that the sex bots wouldn't fucking send messages in the chat. Alright.
Hey, that's my sex box.
Now, fuck off.
You turned on the sex box, not Jesse.
Her name is Sony.
So, I officially hate all of my friends except for Georgia. I'm talking about Hornybot issues because they keep bringing it up.
Oh, you're the one that brought the horn bots.
I did not bring the fucking Hornbots.
And where did it come from, Skulls? Just random spam? Are you for real? Why would a sex website do that?
Well, you know what? They were bothering KN first. What if KN was the one who summoned them? Yeah.
Kaon's been
So now-
looking at pornography?
Hang on, no. So now you're casting the blame on another one of your trusted friends to get out of us grilling
I'm
you about
applying
it.
your logic to you. Alright? Why aren't you accusing
Not
KN?
to me. Not to me. You're applying it to your friend KN now.
No, I'm
Now it's
asking.
down.
I'm asking why you aren't blaming KN because clearly, under your own logic, you should be blaming KN. I don't
So
think
what
you
you're
should
saying
be.
is KN created the sex bots.
Sure. I'll roll with that. Now it's
Okay.
someone else. Now it's Brendan's friend KN that did it. And when they come in here, they're gonna hear about it.
Mm-mm. Kaon is a sweetheart.
KN is legitimately wholesome. I'm not saying that I blame KN for that. I'm just saying that
It's all
under
over
your
the
logic.
Just
So
something
you
I would
were
never
saying
say.
that.
No, I was not. I was saying that if you think just because they were on my channel that I summoned them, then you must think that because they started on KN's channel, that it was actually her doing. I'm not saying that's what she did at all.
Titties.
Titties indeed.
Can we talk about how good titties are?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
they're pretty great.
Sex,
Right?
sex is fantastic.
This is exactly how the hour-long conversation about hentai started on the stream 4 years ago. Except the
It was not about sex bots 4 years ago, surely.
well,
It was
no,
about cream lemon.
no, it literally opened with you were like, hey, can we talk about vaginas? And then Rabbit was like, why not? So just replace vagina with the word titty, and that's like exactly how.
That does sound like a thing that I would say. That does sound like me.
They're poggers too, though. You know?
You know, I'm glad to have some backup on this. They are pretty fantastic.
Right? Great, I love them. Also, a big fan of Girl Dick. Just good job. What?
Nothing.
That's
Not saying
fair.
there's anything wrong with that. I'm just not a fan personally.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't bother. Just, whatever.
Yeah.
You like what you want to like.
Exactly.
Now we're here for the hot and spicy portion.
Aw,
We've
come
been
on.
we've been in there for a while. Uh-oh, someone's gonna get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, I still hope.
This stream
I said
is
within the first.
for adults.
I said within the first 3 zones. I'm still on zone number 2, bitch.
Yeah, I think Skulls is still on that damn 4th Chaos Emerald. Oh no, it's the 6th one. Ah! I did not mean to do that. I was pressing something else. I'm sorry, Crystalline Iceberg. I don't even know what it said. It said something about titties. I was like, oh, this is great.
It said
Muffalette
titties were
says-
overrated.
I'm more into asses myself, but tits are good.
You know, well, now that we're exposing ourselves like this, I think that I do like tits more than I like ass, but
They're both
Net-
good.
I got it.
You know, I cannot believe that I'm asking this 3 days in a row on these streams. What the fuck has this stream become?
Hey, that's on you. When you invite people that haven't interacted and then one of them's horny, me, that's what happens.
Brandon, the internet is full of horny people, especially nerds, which we all are.
Yeah.
You got a point.
See? So really, the sex bots were inside the house the whole time.
yeah, they were just waiting. But it's KN's fault.
If Georgia were here, she'd also join in.
Both is good, says Georgia.
Both is
I love this. My girlfriend totally walked into the room when someone said, "Can we talk about vaginas?" I'm glad.
Wait a minute, that was me 4 years ago when I said that.
Yeah, just it's a good thing. Vaginas are cute.
Good lord.
Georgia said that she would join in. Georgia said that she would join in. So
Well, of course she would.
no, but let's be fair. Let's ask her some questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
I don't think you're able to via the chat. I think it censors certain things. But if
Well-
not, I'll be happy to be proven incorrect.
We're not typing in the chat now, are we?
I heard vaginas and think of C words. I've been watching too much British stuff.
The nation's favorite word, said Georgia.
I don't know. I'm still on the whole entire
I always think of cunt as more of an Australian word.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I think of it as.
Get out, cunt!
They use it like mate over there. Like
Yeah.
if someone calls you that word, they're being nice to you.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's like a term of endearment over there. Over here, it's like a really offensive word.
Yeah.
I've found in recent years the more offensive context has been more replaced. Like it's more like a replacement for asshole now these days. I think.
Nowadays, a lot of the reaction towards what are they called? Zoomers. They consider actual bad words to be like the slurs and stuff like that. So like slurs are now the new bad words, and saying things like fuck, shit, down, cut, things like that is more just like these are expletives that we use to convey anger.
Well, you see, they're called sentence enhancers.
Exactly.
You sprinkle them all over any sentence you got, and whammo, you got yourself a spicy sentence sandwich or whatever the rest of that line was.
I think
Like
that
Jimmy's on
originally
ice cream.
came from George Carlin.
Well, let me tell you, SpongeBob, I, in particular, am having a good fucking particular day.
Hey, look, I could be wholesome too. I'm just saying, I can. I just don't want to during a skull stream.
I dread what Josh wanted to ask me, says Georgia. Well, you heard it. You've been hearing it this whole time.
What's that? Butts or boobs?
Thoughts on vaginas?
But then she said both are good, and then I said, well, let's ask her some questions. So I was gonna say, like, I don't know, Favorites?
T or A? Which one?
T.
Gotcha.
T. I don't know. I've just never been an ass girl. Like, honestly and truly. There's times where just, like, you know, you kind of get in the mood for it and just like, ooh, but not to the point where, like, I'll ever betray my one true love.
I love how you put it like that.
Listen, I will always stay true to Mitsuru.
Alright, got them all by the end of the third zone, so, yeah.
You have no strong feelings one way or the other?
What?
I don't know.
What are you, from the planet Neutral? Yeah.
Georgia is pretty neutral on these things.
Georgia?
His co-hosts never have any chill.
Yeah, well.
I don't know. I'd say that sometimes they do, like, in particular my 2000 subscriber special. I had Rabbit and Miracle on it, and they can be pretty hyperactive at times, but that was an extremely chill stream.
So you're saying it's my fault? I'm the one that brought all this up.
Yes.
Even though it's my fault just because I was the one that accused you of hosting the sex bots. Now all of a sudden the sex conversation is my fault, even though it totally was.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see any fault in that logic. It absolutely is your fault.
Okay. So now that we've established that, was everything my fault? Did I bring out the no longer chill portion of this entire thing?
Yeah, if anything,
yeah.
I would say it's not.
It never was.
Yeah.
You're the one who brought up vaginas 4 years ago. That's when this all started, said Georgia.
Yeah, you know,
You're
I've
the
been making
catalyst.
reference to that incident ever since, so,
The vaginas monologue.
You said incident like that was a bad thing. You said that was like I should have a fault for it, right?
I mean,
I don't.
I meant
I would just
incident in terms of this is definitely one of the most memorable moments that has ever taken place on one of my streams.
Ah, yes. The fabled
would-
cream lemon incident.
I would just like to say, one, asexuals are amazing and I love them. They are by far the superior sexuality. And two, Sonic Ace. All the way, baby. Woo, 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 woo.
Sonic Ace? Yeah, I believe it.
Right? It makes too much sense.
He is, adventure sexual.
Yeah, like Luffy from One Piece.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely tried.
You think Sonic has tried to fuck?
He got fucked in 06, didn't he?
This is a good game. Screw you.
That's, ooh. Yeah, you really are the king of hot takes.
Hot takes really gets you going.
Who is lost? Me. That's who.
Yeah, we're still trying to find whoever lost is. Right
Right?
around somewhere.
Someday. Love you too, Katie.
This
Someday,
conversation I was not
somehow.
trying to hear on a Thursday.
Why? Why Thursday? Do I have to wait till Friday for this? You weekend gal? Is that what it is? Weekend person? When was the day to bring up?
Sonic Ace as in Sonic Asexual, Chris.
Yes.
If we're gonna get into like headcanon conversations about that sort of thing, personally I think that Sonic would just be the kind of guy who's just he doesn't want to talk about it openly. He's just too shy about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I was trying to imply that Elise rammed him, by the way. That was what I was saying.
I think we understood what you were trying to say.
Good, I just wanted to be absolutely sure that was where we were going with that.
Wait,
I'm pretty
Necophilia
sure
isn't
everyone has
a
heard.
Sonic fan? Why are you here?
Because she's one of my best friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
she's supportive.
I would say yes to Sally, who is the only person he would be shit with. Even then, I don't think their relationship is sexual. Like, at no point, even if the Archie comics probably have proven me wrong, I don't think that's the case.
They've kissed. That's about as far as they've gone, but it's a children's franchise, so they don't show them having sex.
Why doesn't my children's comic have sexual gratification in it?
Wait, hold on. They must have. At least in,
oh yeah, that's
in one
right.
alternate
in
continuity.
the future, they had kids.
Yeah,
so,
in the future they
so
had
yeah,
kids.
they fucked.
So.
Yeah, yeah,
No!
yeah.
Is this the first 3 zones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, this is the 3rd zone, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're all good guy who keeps his stuff quiet. I don't know. I've always read Sonic as Ace. He just generally doesn't want to do romance stuff with Amy, like, at all. Like, not even to the degree of, like...
Well, that's just because she's a fucking weirdo, though. Like...
Depending on the interpretation.
Yeah, interpretation is also important.
I just think, like, Sonic is just someone, you know, he's young. He just wants to do what he wants to do. Sees that sort of stuff as something you do later. Perhaps.
Sonic the Hedgehog says wait until marriage.
So, you know,
Also,
whenever it's brought up to him in terms of, you know, going for it in the immediate, like, future, he's like, nah, I don't want to talk about that. I want to, like, run around.
You think Mario? You think Mario actually does it to try and get sex with Peach?
Mario, Peach, and Bowser are in a sexual relationship with each other. Please.
Oh yeah, I heard that theory
Mario's doing
before.
it to get cake.
Yeah.
She clearly promises him cake.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Mario does it for the food. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Mario absolutely does it for sexual gratification of roleplay.
No, I just like the cake.
You know, if he liked her cake so much, he would ask for a recipe.
Why was that comment hidden? Mario has enough cake. There was nothing wrong with that comment.
Sometimes YouTube be like that. I guess we can actually talk a little bit about the differences in Sonic 3 Air now that I have Supersonic active, or well, for a little bit anyway. The Speed Shoe thing was going on where the music played faster instead of like the Supersonic theme, and I had to press a separate button to make him go super. So Mario and cake.
Yeah. As I was saying, just to finish this off, if he liked her cake so much, he'd ask for a recipe, and then once he got it, she can fucking stay there for all I care.
Well, maybe
You know?
Mario's not that great of a chef.
He's a plumber. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Sometimes
like the
even if you
exact
have the
opposite.
recipe, you're not able to like cook it quite the same. You know?
Yeah, you know, between the two, Luigi would definitely be the better cook, I think.
Yeah.
Well, then give it to him and have him cook it at home.
Can we talk about how Luigi probably gets pegged by Daisy all the time?
Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, what about Rosalina? When it was Mario Galaxy, it was Luigi and Rosalina was the clear picture.
Really?
Yeah.
That never in my life would I picture Rosalina with
That was a
anybody.
one-night stand.
Yeah.
No,
it was a one-night stand, but it was cheating. Luigi is a dishonest person, and I will not hear.
I will not hear any
Daisy's got
besmirching
NCR.
of Luigi on this stream.
We don't besmirch for Luigi. He is a wholesome boy that loves his GF that pegs him every night.
Then
It's 4 p.m.,
what about-
baby.
at the
It's
time,
time for
though.
your daily pegging.
What about Rosalina, though? He was clearly with Rosalina.
What? I don't agree. I don't think there's any indication that he was clearly with Rosalina.
Why
That,
were
and I
they
just
the
straight
only
up
ones
don't know much
standing in
about
that
Mario
picture?
Galaxy, so I can't contribute much to this argument. But I believe in Luigi's virtues, so
I've seen theories that say Mario and Peach's daughter is Rosalina, so that'd be weird, says Georgia.
yes, that would be.
Always, Rosalina was Peach's older sister.
Rosalina is kind of like the Mario Universe version of God.
Yeah, true. Does Daisy get pegged or does Luigi get pegged? Luigi gets pegged. It's very clearly Luigi. Daisy is just a very wholesome girl that loves her BF and would do anything for him. Luigi looks peggable. Are you bi? I only say this because my girlfriend was bi and she would say that constantly about boys.
Luigi is submissive and breedable. Is that?
Oh my god!
Is that an
George is
Omega
bi
Verse thing?
And she talks about pegging all the time.
Fucking Christ. Alright. That was the Sonic 3 portion of this.
It was certainly Sonic 3. Now do Knuckles.
No, what are you talking about? That was Sex 3 and Knuckles.
Good God. Well, I guess it was I guess it was some nice foreshadowing that Tails was at the very end of Marble Garden there to help Sonic out. 'Cause now we're moving on.
Yay! What are we moving on to then?
Now
Sonic
we're playing
CD.
Sonic STD.
Sonic STD? Oof.
Yeah.
I haven't got tested yet.
Good God. Good lord, people.
I posted the picture. I posted the picture in general.
All right, what's this? Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, don't disrespect Luigi. It's like Crest was saying. Alright, so last month I did a run of Sonic CD with Tails. KN was the guest, but unfortunately I got the bad ending because I wasn't paying enough attention in Wacky Workbench. So, this is the redemption run. Good ending with Tails. Let's fucking go.
Are we going?
Yes, we are
Oh,
going.
there we go.
Redemption run, baby.
Do-do-do-do. So anyway, I would like to say that Skull needs to get more in on his whole entire rule of three things. Skull needs to be making more of those.
I do have more in the works. Oh god.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you're in the middle of some of those right now, aren't you?
I started Sonic Boom, and I did finish Yu Yu Hakusho, but I don't think that was for a rule of three follow-ups, actually.
Wait, what do you mean you finished Yu Yu Hakusho?
The second season.
You can. Okay, wait, hold on. Is that the Dark Tournament arc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah! BB! Do Dark Tournament arc. It's so good. Please. You don't understand, Skulls.
I mean, I watched it. I was thinking because I'm probably gonna have to delay the follow-ups episodes, that I might just do a rule of three follow-up special on the Dark Tournament arc, because, you know, why not? It's probably gonna take me a while. I've got a bunch of projects to fucking work on, so.
Georgia just said points and laughs, which could be applicable to many things that just happened.
Katie, you fool. I've been in horny jail for years.
How to say, made a good future in Zone 1.
Yeah, buddy.
So what are the other ones that you've been trying to get for the rule of three?
I don't remember, actually. It might have been Card Capture Sakura, but I don't... Oh god. I do not remember the other three that I meant to do for the second batch of follow-ups.
Yeah. Card Capture Sakura is definitely one of those animes that has a lot of things in it that just make you go like, oh yeah, the people that make this aren't exactly the best people, huh?
Yeah, there's
I
problems.
wouldn't say they're bad people, but like you
Yeah.
know,
They do have very problematic takes. I'm not
they were
saying they're
Dojin writers first.
what.
I said they were Dojin writers first, so you know,
Okay,
some of those habits
that's
pop
fair.
up, I guess.
That is fair. I probably should have worded that better, but like honestly, some things they do is definitely questionable. Are rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho? Fantastic, great to hear. Honestly, happy that there's still people watching Yu Yu Hakusho and loving it.
It's a great show.
It is. And I will tell you this much, Skulls. I believe it's the 4th season. That's the end season. I generally don't know because I look at anime more as sagas and arcs.
I think so.
Yeah. Just so you know, if you ever get to that point, the anime actually has more information in it than the manga does.
Well, I
For
would
the-
think because the last storyline in the manga, Togashi was like forced into that by his publisher, and was like,
He was
that's the
really
reason
burnt
why
out
he
by
has
that
medical
point.
problems like to this day. So
Yeah.
I can see that.
So what were you pointing and laughing at, Georgia?
Georgia just likes pointing and laughing.
You know, that's true. She does.
That's valid. You know, I probably would like Sonic CD more if Future was actually applicable at all.
yeah, there really is no reason to go to the future in like the main levels.
Well, then that just means it's a deterrent. Like the future sign stops you from going too fast and activating. But then you have to I think you have to start activating those things, and then
Yeah, you have to like start activating it and then like get far enough to like where you stop. to where
I
it
think
might
there's
go
only
away.
2 signposts out there that actually are hard to actually avoid going into the future, and that's it.
It's
So,
definitely a problem in Stardust Speedway.
Georgia
Yeah.
says, "I was laughing at you guys getting sent to horny jail. I'm pretty sure you've erected a horny jail."
You've built it around yourself.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get some ringies so that I can do another special stage, even though I know that I'm going to be doing this by robot generators and not the special stages.
I was out here just legitimately just going like, I'm not going to horny jail. That's not me at all.
Haha, erected.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you say?
You almost got with the future thing.
Oh my god, that's so fucking savage. Mostly because Katie completely ignored my contributions. There was contributions?
Oof.
Aw, damn.
Georgia getting the 3rd degree over here. Now she knows how Brandon would feel like the past 3 days.
No
You never read mangas. I don't know how old you are, Crystalline Iceberg, but I will tell you this much. The older I got, the more I appreciated the manga form.
And I apply the same logic that I did for or that I told Vinny and Jen earlier on Vinny's stream about reading comics, is that I'm just too lazy and stupid to do it for the most part. So
I have
cartoons
websites
is
that
just
I
far
can-
more easy to consume for me. Oh, there it is again.
We all 3 of us were gonna read Spider-Verse, like the whole of Spider-Verse, and that just never even started.
If it weren't biblical in length.
Thank you, Katie, and Lost.
Oh, here they are.
First, then.
They
I do
return.
have to compliment them for their persistence, because my like subscriber thing is like, you have to be subscribed to me for 5 minutes.
Georgia said KN sent them in legions. I love this. This is the thing that's happening now.
They have to be subscribed to me for 5 fucking minutes in order to send a message.
Well, apparently they're willing to do that.
They are bots, so I guess they don't give a shit, but it does make them less likely to come around. I didn't get one yesterday, and we did 2 streams yesterday.
Yeah. Well, Crestline, you don't care for most things from what I've seen, so...
I don't very much care for the invading sex robots.
You still have a ways to go in terms of age, so you may change your opinion.
I'm also 28, and I love manga.
Yeah.
I'm also 28, and I don't really care about the sex robots.
Yeah.
Why don't you care about sex robots? They'll be important for the future. It's how I'll get laid.
I just always thought like animation and anything in motion is far more easier for me to take in. That's just my take though. I mean, there's some comics and stuff that I can definitely get down with. It's got to be the right one.
I mean, I have websites that I can link you towards stalls if you want to watch, or rather not watch, read some mangas. I have plenty of them. Some that are not even horny.
Don't you worry, I've got resources as well.
Georgia said, look at this red sky.
It's so red.
Yeah.
But blood orange to me.
Yeah,
you
there's
might
a
not have
thing
been there
stream
actually
yesterday.
for that. There was like a big stupid debate yesterday about the color of the sky in one of the ROM hacks I was playing.
Squidward, the sky is talking to me.
Georgia, what are you talking about? The sky is pink.
Not unlike the huge stupid argument on day one that was arguing about rubber banding in Mario Kart.
Yes, of course.
I will not relent on that. Mario Kart Double Dash has rubber band AI.
It'd be really weird if a racing game didn't have it.
Very
So-
few that don't. Like I
very
know
few.
that I know Sonic R doesn't because the AIs don't take like the paths, like the shortcuts and everything, and that's the quote unquote way you beat them. But they're overall like souped up versions of you. Just like in Super Mario Kart.
Which is not apparently the original Mario Kart to you.
What? I didn't say that.
Because you said earlier neither Super Mario Kart nor the original Mario Kart had rubber banding.
No,
So-
it didn't.
Yeah, but that implies that they're two separate things.
Oh, I meant it. I meant when I say Super Mario Kart, I keep forgetting that I actually mean Super Mario Super Circuit, or rather Super Circuit.
The GBA one? Yeah, that is
Yeah,
a
the
lot
GBA
like
one. That's what I mean. That's just my brain being stupid and replacing things. That's all it is. But both those games didn't actually have rubber band AI. The technology wasn't there yet.
I would think for the Game Boy Advance it would be.
No, the Game Boy Advance just wasn't able to run it. That's all it was. But the Game Boy Advance did have all of Super Mario Kart in there.
It was an early GBA game, so perhaps they didn't know how to do it yet, but GBA was 32-bit. There's no way it didn't. Like, just any of the other racing games on there.
I just don't think the technology was there yet.
By
From what I saw,
2001,
like, the
come on.
processor was 32-bit, but like graphics for the most part were 16-bit.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have anything to do with whether or not you could put rubber band AI in a racing game.
I just know that one in particular doesn't, because everyone talks about how the carts are just generally better than your cart.
Super Circuit overall is structured more like Super Mario Kart is, because, you know,
Yeah.
for the most part, GBA games are like Super Nintendo. So.
Do Peach and Bowser drink alcohol in Super Circuit, though? That's the
Yo!
important thing.
Peach
Unfortunately
drinks
not.
alcohol? Heck yeah.
Only in Japan.
Dang. Also, if you want a hot take, don't like Mob Psycho 100. There you go.
I can't speak on that because I haven't seen any of it.
I think you would like its Skulls. I would never deter someone from actually watching that show. People get a lot out of it. I just don't. It's literally just an anime, not for me.
Is that dependent on whether or not I like One Punch Man? Because I thought One Punch Man was just okay.
Yeah, I think you would have the same opinion.
I think it's better than One Punch Man.
So that's the one about the guy that can kill everyone in one punch but hates having to do that, right? That's the idea.
Saitama
After a
wants
while,
like
it
an
becomes
actual,
more
like
of a-
legit
yeah.
fight, is his thing.
Yeah.
So he's always disappointed that he hasn't found an opponent strong enough to fight him in more than, you know, one punch.
Yeah. Pretty much a lot of the anime just goes from gag to gag of just like, Saitama isn't here yet because he's trying to get like a discount deal or something. That's just largely what it is.
Yeah, because that's the shit he's more concerned with now than super villains. Because he's like, I can beat these guys no problem.
Yeah. You're going to the future, though, Skulls. Do you want to go to the future?
It doesn't matter now, I guess, because I do have a, you know, it'll give me the you made a good future anyway, so,
This was really like a half-baked gimmick. You're right. If you don't even really want to go to the future, it's just like past and regular.
Yeah.
This whole time travel thing is kind of bullshit if you really think about it. If you sit down there and be like,
There is madness behind my hot takes.
Hi, Simp. Hope you're okay. And you missed how fucking crazy it got earlier. I'll say
yelled at
that.
us.
It got very, very insane.
well, I can recap if you want.
No. We're done. Ooh, just in time. For an extra life, too. Nice.
So as
Okay.
I would like to state again, and something that I think needs to be addressed, why isn't Amy playable in any of the classic games still?
Because
What,
that
like,
take a lot of work.
Right?
yeah.
Apparently, it's just too much.
Like, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all have a base because they were playable in these games at some point or another. So all you have to do is like paste them to another one. Amy wasn't, so you'd have to do like a whole new.
Yeah, you'd have
spreadsheet
to. You'd have to come up with what she even does.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd just be like Sonic Advance, honestly.
You could.
could.
Build up
Or
enough
you
run
have it
speed
be
to use a
like-
hammer.
Or you could be like Sonic Advance 2 and just have her be like Pink Sonic. So
No, Sonic Advance 2 worked just like Sonic Advance.
Yeah, but they gave her spin attacks too. Which is how,
Okay.
honestly, I think that Amy should play, is just hammer plus spin attacks equals good gameplay choice for Amy.
Well, listen, right? I am fine with whatever happens with Amy. As long as she does the when she swings her hammer, she does that extremely loud ha from Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, it's a cute ha. I love it when she does that. I'm like, ooh, yay, fan.
What the hell was I gonna say?
They're
The
gonna
thing that
say Amy's
disappoints
best
me
anime.
about like character options in Origins is that they were like, no, Knuckles isn't in CD. What are you, fucking stupid? Why would we do that?
I mean, I get it from a perspective of storytelling because it just does not make sense.
From storytelling, but like the whole thing was like, oh man, play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Yeah, generally speaking, as far as I'm concerned, I was already disappointed with Origins to begin with. I generally don't understand people's hype for it because it's just like they're just releasing the same games again.
Well, I mean, like, you don't like classic Sonic as it is, so I mean, why would you be excited for it?
This is true. This is a very true take.
because it's the Tex-Man versions, which are like considered to be the best ones of these games, and like they hadn't gotten any sort of official port until then.
Well, yeah, I know why I'm excited for it, and have been excited for it. But
I wasn't
think that would
explaining it to
change-
you.
I don't think that would change her opinion, though.
No, I wouldn't change her opinion, but I'm just
You wouldn't.
clarifying.
Well, Simp, I'm glad that Origins is working for you.
Yeah.
I'm having
I
to
really
bootleg
want-
this.
What I really want, honestly, is just Sonic Advance collection, because we do desperately need it.
It would be
so
nice,
hard to
but
get
I
those
don't think
games.
that's ever going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
so either. I'm not saying it will. It's just one of those things where just like, we're gonna lose this. We are gonna lose it.
We lost it ages ago. You can't buy no Game Boy Advance games.
I think part of it is that in the West at least, THQ published all those games, so there's probably some weird rights issues going on.
Yeah, but even then, they could just do it in Japanese and just kind of release it that way.
Yeah, but Japan doesn't care about Sonic.
What?
See, I was hyped
That's-
for it because I can finally play Sonic 3 again, and I never got to play CD growing up, so now I get the chance to play it. Also, I would kill for Sonic Advance Trilogy. Yeah,
Right?
because the handhelds were the only Nintendo consoles that Simp ever grew up with.
I wouldn't kill for it. I would just be like, oh, there it is.
I would murder somebody for it. Saying right now.
That's
On-
pretty
on-
extreme.
On this stream, as evidence for the filing of my court case, you could evict me for this. I murder for Sonic Advance Trilogy. And I do it again.
Well, you heard it here first.
I don't know if there was anything that I would kill for in terms of like a video game coming out.
What would you do for a
Yeah.
Klondike bar? Would you
Yeah,
kill a
what-
man?
I would kill a man.
You wouldn't download a car.
No,
But I would download a taco.
download a car.
Would you? Brandon's gonna be mad at me if I said that.
What is it?
I was gonna say, would you suck a dick for the flying car?
Yes.
Why would I be mad?
I would.
I like making that reference.
Hey, you don't like me making porn stuff now. I don't know what's up with you.
Like that. Sucking dick's fun. I'm just saying! I'm good at it!
Sure, why not?
Lost
Also, I would
downloading a
download it.
taco is such a mood.
Thank you. See, I'm wholesome.
Wholesome 100 right here.
See?
Depending on certain definitions of wholesome.
I just want someone to hold me, Skulls. That's all I want. This is just a desperate cry for that. Please
Georgia
understand.
says truth.
So, help me out here, Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm sure I must have told you something previously. What is something that I really want that is not happening yet?
Can I guess?
What's that?
Communism?
No, I don't really care about capitalism and stuff like that.
Okay, fair. That's my guess, so.
Let's also not politics as well.
I like this trend.
No, I wasn't even trying to politics.
Control?
Let's see.
That's literally financial politics.
Uh,
I don't know, I use it as a funny meme.
Because I think it was supposed to be the Persona 3 remaster, but that's already
Yeah, I was
happened.
gonna say Persona 3 and Spider-Man are coming out on Steam now. So I can't
Technically
think of anything.
speaking, Persona 3 isn't actually getting remastered. It's Persona 3 Portable, which is a technically different game for Persona 3.
You're right. I would have enjoyed it if they put Fest into that also, but I already played that too. So I don't
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But also, to be fair, P3P has new scenes with the female lead. So,
Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I don't remember.
is it about Sonic the Hedgehog?
No, I don't care. I don't really kill for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic's an alright guy. I wouldn't kill for him though.
Yeah.
Dang, shows you who your true friends are, huh?
Sonic and I, we don't go back as far as Mitsuru and I do.
Simp, you gotta stop hurting your hand.
Ooh, and it was your middle finger. How ironic.
Yeah, you gotta use that for special purposes.
Exactly.
What kind of
Stop hurting
purposes?
yourself.
Explain them in great detail.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Well, you know,
Why are you
it's
hitting
a good
yourself?
way to express your displeasure with people that you don't like.
How would you do that? Could you instruct me how I would do that?
You perhaps extend it, you know, while keeping all the other fingers as well as your thumb down.
Okay. And then what? So I'm just extending
Just,
it.
just you know, just show it to someone that you don't like, and be like, "This is what I think of you." I mean,
you
you're
know,
free to
if they-
practice on people that you do like.
If they announced a Crash Twinsanity remaster, would Taylor hear the end of it?
Why would the
why would,
Twinsanity?
why would
For some
people
reason,
want
I
to
was
go
thinking it was the same 3 games again. I was like, why would you do that? Why are you Last of Us 2ing us?
I'd like a Twinsanity remaster.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, it's good. Absolutely. Despite the fact that the first Crash game isn't so good. Yeah.
Well, Twinsanity's pretty far removed from the first Crash game.
I'm
Yeah.
aware, but when I heard Twinsanity, my brain auto-filtered into Insanity, as in the Insanity trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, so what are these metal Sonic things? 'Cause I don't think I've ever actually destroyed them in Sonic CD. I know I got
there's-
rid of all the other stuff.
The robot generators, you mean?
The Metal
No,
Sonic
like Metal
holograms
Sonic
are they're just kind of there for stage decoration, and in the HD version, an achievement.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, I know that's not required for good ending.
Yeah, no, they're just a thing that are there. You can destroy if you happen to come across them.
Yeah, I believe
Considering-
when you destroy them, they put flowers all over the stage.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
But other than
So,
that,
so considering that you're playing this game, Skulls, what is your opinion on Sonic CD?
I think it's a really good game. Probably my second favorite of the old classic Sonics.
Out here saying that I'm the queen of hot takes, and really, Skulls is saying a hot take of their own.
Well, people like Sonic CD. Come on.
I wouldn't say that. You don't say that around mixed company. That's all I'm saying.
Sonic
I don't think
CD,
people like it quite as much as they did like 15 years ago, but
Yeah. Like, it used to be, like, along with Sonic 2 and 3, like, one of the most celebrated classic Sonics. Or Sonic 1.
Well, that's just because we didn't have it. Like back in the day when it was on Gems Collection, everybody was like, "Oh man, it's Sonic CD!" You know, because it's the cool one that we didn't get before. We didn't get to have that. Now that we have it, nah.
People take it for granted, now they're just like, it's alright.
That's the way everybody is with toys, though. You want the one your neighbor's got, and then when you get it, you don't want it no more.
But yes, I like it quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
More than 2, more than 1, but not as much as 3 and K.
So,
Guess I'm not
I
getting
will
the
say
50.
this. I generally do think Sonic 2 is the better Sonic game of the bunch of 1, 2, and 3. And I guess CD, if you really want to lump it in there. But considering I have not played Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I'm assured that my opinion on this matter isn't fully correct.
I mean, you're allowed to have whatever opinion you have.
I know.
You're allowed to have whatever opinion you want, even if it's wrong.
Your Ford Model T can be any color that you want so long as it's black.
I'll have it Nori flavored.
That was the greatest advertising campaign, though. That was like the advertising campaign.
Hi, Jeremy. I like Sonic 1 best myself. That's an interesting take, but you valid. Don't worry.
Jeremy, your opinion's very based, and let nobody tell you otherwise. Sonic 1 is a lovely game that could be celebrated constantly. It should be.
They're all fantastic games.
To what point?
What do you mean?
Where do they stop being fantastic games? Because there's definitely a point where Sonic stops being a fantastic game.
Well, I mean, I think since the conversation was about the classic titles.
Okay.
That's what I
okay.
meant.
We're still on those
Yeah,
four.
it's still
then.
1,
Alright.
2, CD, and 3K.
Well, you see, Sonic has been having a troubling time when he transitioned from 3D.
Bleh.
Sonic has had a troubling time since 1995.
That's when he got on the hard drugs, cocaine.
Tori tried playing Sonic 1 earlier. Well, Tori was never good at Sonic, so I don't doubt that he had a hard time.
Yeah, Sonic 1 does not pull punches.
Yeah, Sonic 1 probably wouldn't be the one to try and beat first.
What's the goal of this boss?
You
Bubble?
gotta whittle his bubble shield down.
No, but what's I know how to beat the boss. I'm saying, what's the significance of this? Why did he think, you know what I'm gonna do? A rotating shield of bubbles that he can breathe.
Well, when you run out, then. So basically, I think Eggman's here. He's just got the bubbles to taunt you. So he's just like, you better beat me by the time all these bubbles are done, or else you're gonna.
But you only
you're
have
gonna risk
to hit
drowning.
him once, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, you got to the
Except
Green Hill
dive down
boss, and I
like an
had to
idiot.
take over. Wow, that is pretty bad. I mean,
So
Tori
like
was.
the logic of it is, right? He's gonna run out of these bubbles and then not be able to hit me one time.
Well,
From
you
a story
see, Josh,
perspective,
all the
yes.
bosses in this game is pathetically easy. Hello there, not Caterpillar.
Yeah, I know, right? What a dumb bitch. Alright. Actually, I think I can do this more reliably from the top path. Come on, Tails. There we go. Okay, cool.
You haven't seen the Powerpuff Girls, Josh? Why wouldn't you utilize bubbles? Yeah, honestly. I mean, I get if you want Buttercup because she's the toughest fighter, or like Blossom because she's the commander and the leader, but you know.
Excuse me. I was informed that Raphael was the leader of the group, transformed from the normal the nuclear group.
Well, that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And it was
not
also
even
wrong.
the correct one.
Yeah, it
That's-
was very, very wrong. I fucking love that song anyway, though.
Yeah.
The one that Raphael leads is the most recent Nickelodeon one that got canceled.
Yeah.
Only the 1985 Cringe, which you can swear. Yeah, and I got canceled for it.
They did. Speaking of that, have y'all ever seen Turtles Forever?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay, so Turtles Forever Skulls basically makes every single Turtles thing canon.
Right.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I would strongly suggest watching it. It's a very nice little thing if you loved at least any bit amount of the Turtles.
I want to watch it. It's just I would like to watch the first 5 seasons of the 2003 series first.
You do not need to.
I don't need to necessarily, but I want to watch the the good seasons of the 03 show before I do.
That isn't fair. I do like how O3 actually was pretty serious with its rendition of Turtles comparatively to the 80s.
Well, you know, that
cartoon
was
show.
the 2000s though. You know, they liked action and serialized plots and stuff, and it's a time that I really miss. Hi, Wildstyle. Welcome to the stream. Wildstyle apparently just saw Turtles Forever today.
Really? Oh, nice! Wild style, like, honestly, your style ain't so wild after all. Turns out it's very base style.
I like Turtles Forever, but it's kind of more like the 03 Turtles crossing over with parodies of 80s Turtles.
Oh yeah,
That's
absolutely.
kind of like
it
what
is.
the 2012 episode felt like too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
they really exaggerate how silly the fighting is in the 80s show. I feel like I should have gotten that
next
UFO.
show though. They got the voice actors back.
Can
Yeah.
you give me a? Can you give me a? This is where I watched my parents die, Leonardo.
This is where
This is
I
where I
watched my
watched
parents
my-
die, Leonardo. This is where you watched your parents die. Oops, oops.
Oops. I love that one. There's another one with Parappa. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is where I watched
I
my
slammed my
parents die.
penis in the car door.
Yeah, that one's in my favorites.
Slammed my penis in the car door. You slammed your penis in the car door.
So suddenly we're allowed to talk about penises again. I notice.
Yeah. Well, you see, you're not talking about it, so that makes it okay.
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk about
Okay,
it.
it wasn't about Josh specifically. Goddamn, where is this thing?
Just passed it. How nice the actual special stage background looks.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of, speaking of Ninja Turtles again, the, Beyond Knight Riders and Turtles in Time.
God,
Yeah.
Turtles in Time is so freaking good. And I'm so happy that Shredder's Revenge is actually better than it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's so good. I'm just, I'm not gonna be playing with you because I know Skulls mentioned that you're all gonna do a Turtle stream again.
Yeah, we did a Turtle stream a little bit ago. If he asked me to be in it, I'd be glad to.
Yeah, I totally want to do more turtle streams. I got a plan with Lost and maybe Sylve to show off the non-turtle characters. But yeah, I could do fucking plenty of turtle streams, especially when the new compilation comes out too. Hell yeah! Hopefully it fucking runs well.
Yeah.
New contemplation, BB. We're gonna get Turtles in Time, yo!
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume so, because like in this case, it's just emulated versions instead of straight ports. So
Yeah, again, I have hopes, and hopefully those hopes turn out to be good hopes.
I really don't see how they screw it up. Aside from
I don't either, but
like,
I
all
didn't
that
see
stuff.
how they could screw up Sonic Origins, so...
yeah,
I did. I saw it a mile away. So
Well, good for you.
thank you. I have incredible insight. I keep trying to tell you this.
Like I've played other Konami's other compilations they've done over like the past couple of years, and they've generally run pretty well. So
Yeah, I did see you play the Castlevania one,
Yeah.
yeah.
and that ran really nicely. The arcade game fucking kicked your ass, though, which,
Yeah,
not surprising, that one looks extremely fucking hard.
yeah.
Skulls, have you played Castlevania?
I've never played a Castlevania game, no.
Skulls!
You sounded so genuinely upset.
I am! That's like a game I know you would like. Maybe not like all of them, but there's the game out there of Castlevania that you'd like.
Don't those games have a shitload of backtracking?
No?
Not like the
Oh,
NES ones, then?
Literally the first
Metroidvania
Castlevania
ones.
is good.
Most of them like are linear, unless you're talking about like the Metroidvania ones in particular.
Yeah, the Metroidvania ones.
When does the Metroidvania aspect start? Because, like, I tried playing Super Metroid and I was bored out of my fucking mind in like 15 minutes.
Symphony of the Night?
Okay. So, like, if I played...
You know, the one everyone loves.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I get why someone wouldn't like it.
seizure warning,
I
by
could
the way.
see if I were to suggest a Castlevania game that you could play,
I'd say probably the most approachable one would be Super Castlevania 4.
Yeah.
I haven't beaten that game yet.
So-
The furthest I got was the rotation room. That's it.
So if I played the NES ones and Super Castlevania 4, I'd probably be in for a good time, you're saying? And, like, the GBA ones as well, because they were very much based on the...
No, that's what I was trying to get at here. Castlevania, the very first Castlevania game, I definitely do think you would have a lot of fun. It's just hard. That's my
well,
only
I mean, it's an
real-
NES game, so I would expect it to be really hard.
It's not really hard. It's just one of those games where like you have to learn what to do. That's all it is. So
Yeah, a lot of it's pattern recognition and whatnot.
yeah, it's more akin to Ninja Gaiden hard, where if you recognize what to do, the game becomes really easy. But if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. And that's only the first Ninja Gaiden.
All right.
But when it comes to other Castlevania games, like, I don't think there's a GBA game out there that you would like of Castlevania, if only for the sake and fact that they're all Metroidvanias. The only one that isn't is Castlevania on the Game Boy Advance.
That one was a bust. I mean, I'd be willing to try it out.
Yeah,
Or just says I'm a Dracula sim.
but there are two different versions of Castlevania that get played. I would definitely suggest to, if you like Castlevania, Bloodstain's also a very good game to play. Specifically,
Yeah.
Curse of the Moon.
Gotcha.
And I believe there's like two more in the series that are like its original self, right?
Not sure.
I'm trying to think here because I know Order of Ecclesia is half and half. Like, if you ever play Order of Ecclesia, the first part of it is just like regular old Castlevania. It's real hard, and you have a good time overall. And then you have the option to unlock a bigger world map and experience the second half of the game. Really, really cool stuff.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to remember because Castlevania 3 does have some backtracking, but that's on you if you do it.
They did two retro Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon there. And they did one 3D one, Ritual of the Night.
Yeah, Ritual of the Night is more of a of Metroidvania, and Bloodstained the Moon 2 I wouldn't recommend as hard, if only for the sake and fact that it just doesn't hit as well. I do think it's a decent game to play and everything, but I don't know. I'm hesitant.
Well, again, you know, I'd be willing to try it out.
Brandon hates video games anyway.
What?
I said Brandon hates video games anyway.
I noticed.
When did that meme of yours even start?
Well, it's an offspring of the just general he hates it that I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Eggman's the
Who wants
fastest
to
thing alive.
Castlevania 4?
Eggman sure is the fastest thing alive.
Do.
Oh boy, wacky workbench. This is the whole reason why I have to do a redemption run here. Watch as I probably have to restart this act a bunch of times.
This one's confusing to navigate if you're not just like going straight to the end.
And even if you are going
Sometimes
straight
if
to
you
the
are-
end, sometimes it's
Yeah.
Alright. This, I swear getting into the past from here requires, like, such, like, good RNG, I swear to God. Oh. I don't even understand why the past thing even went out, but there we go. Restart number 1.
Apparently it decided that you stopped.
It just decided for some reason, even though I definitely didn't stop.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Georgia.
See you later, Georgia. Hope that you had a good time here, despite how crazy it got. And I'll talk to you later. And I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Georgia, have a good time on the midnight train.
Rage quit count. Not necessarily. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, I won't be rage quitting.
You'll be quitting in rage, but not rage quitting.
Oh, there we go. Only one restart. I had a good time because of how crazy it got. Hey.
Sex with furniture. What do you think?
I think the couch cushion is pretty good bet.
Tie up a pillow to look vaguely like a butt. Yeah. It's an orgy for one. I don't really like NSP anymore. It's an orgy for one.
So I really like the word orgy, if only for the sake and fact that what an orgy is defined by is just a bunch of people not wearing shoes and having socks on. Pretty great.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
And now for the most cryptic robot generator in the entire game. You have to let yourself get crushed.
Why was Sonic CD made this way?
Who knows, Lost? I knows that, quite frankly, it scares me. It keeps me up at night. Streams always get crazy, speaking from experience. Yeah, for the most part, especially these last 3 days. Well, at least I was able to show off all 7 of the special stages. I bet I'll do even worse than this one.
Yeah.
I got 2 UFOs in the last one. So there we go, that's the benchmark. Though to be fair, I don't think I had ever played the Rainbow one or this one ever in my life prior to what we're seeing right here. Oh, that's one. Two. Okay, so I'll be just as good as the previous one then.
All right, so let's move this conversation a bit then.
Oh, come on! I should have gotten the time one.
For everybody in here, what would you say is your favorite game?
Super Mario World.
I'm aware of your skulls. I appreciate your input.
Well, you know, just to get that out of the way.
I am contractually required to say Team Fortress 2.
Dang. Well, what does Valve have on you?
Like millions of dollars in like game cosmetic items.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What would you say is your favorite aspect of TF2 then?
I like the way it feels. I like the flow of it all.
Valid.
Meanwhile, I hate it because that's all he talk about for like 2 years.
What's your favorite game then?
That's a good question.
I know for Rabbit and I, picking favorites is, for certain things, it's kind of hard.
There's a lot of games I really like a lot.
Well, it doesn't have to be your favorite, just a favorite game of yours then.
Alright, this is where I fucked up last time.
Well, so long as we're not picking, like, definitive favorites, I also enjoy Yakuza, Persona, and, let's see, what else would I consider to be a decent series that I like a whole lot? I like the Borderlands games.
Stitch said, Danganronpa.
Danganronpa, yeah, also.
Yeah, whichever one of those. And then Mephiles said, Toy the Tasmanian Tiger.
Toy!
Yeah, Ty's alright.
Yeah, I like Ty.
I feel like
call
Ty
it
is
my
one of
favorite.
those games that you just would like as a kid, and you could never could do it otherwise.
Will rip out my anus and call me a bird. Which I am. That was incredible toy.
We didn't play that as young people. We still enjoy that.
I didn't say it wasn't a game that you could enjoy. I'm just saying it's a game out there that you could only really have fond memories of as a kid. That's the way I feel it. It's a nostalgia bait type of game.
I suppose.
That's all I'm saying.
But
I gotta tell you,
I agree with a lot of these choices. Sonic Adventure is also up there as one of my favorites.
Yeah, buddy.
Clap,
Yeah.
clap, clap. Everybody clap.
Claps,
But-
claps. We are the
What?
claps.
Dreamcast or a DX version?
Dreamcast.
Well, I suppose it'd be Dreamcast, even though I haven't actually played it on Dreamcast, but the Steam mod's close enough.
Yeah,
It is.
out of all of us here, I think, I don't know, Locke, do you have a Dreamcast?
I actually own a Dreamcast, and I could actually stream it by HD. I do not own Sonic Adventure anymore, though, sadly, or Sonic Adventure 2, which is really sad because I actually got the limited edition collection when it came out.
Okay, so Lost and I are the only people who've legitimately played Sonic Adventure on a Dreamcast, then.
So good.
And Turtles in Time was one of my favorites. I guess it can still be, but like Shredder's Revenge kind of blew it out of the water.
He really did.
Shredder's Revenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
He likes the shit. That's his favorite thing to do. He goes, those turtles. Ugh."
First and so far only Turtles game that I've beaten. It's probably going to be my favorite in the series as well. Even if, like, maybe I'll like one of the other games better, I don't know. But that one will definitely be the most nostalgic for me. Just because...
I'm gonna be real. I don't think any game that's Turtles is gonna beat it.
Well, I mean, you never know. But
I mean, if you like Turtles in Time more, that would be cool. But like, generally speaking, I do think it blows it out of the water. Like, honestly.
yeah, I don't know. Not until like I beat some of the other ones, but man, like Shredder's Revenge will always just be like my most nostalgic Turtles game. Maybe with the exception of Ninja Turtles 2 for NES, because I do have some nostalgic memories of playing that with my older brother.
Now, is that just
but-
because you beat it with your cherished and lovable companions, Taylor and Josh?
Bro, it was a fucking fantastic time playing the game with two good friends and everything. That, like, I couldn't have asked for a better experience beating that for the first time, unless if you know, another friend like Lost was there. But it was just fantastic all around. We were just having fun the whole time. It was a little weird to be randomly dropped from 3 of the levels right at the start, but
Yeah,
you know.
well,
that
it
wasn't
wasn't
a
that hard to
huge
fix.
hindrance.
Yeah, that wasn't a huge
Yeah.
thing at all. So
That was a very minor issue.
yeah, all of my issues with the game are like minor nitpicks.
Yeah.
Like it's something that really shouldn't have happened at all, but at least it was an easy fix. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I will definitely say that the people that made Shredder's Revenge, they also made Streets of Rage 4, and I will say it is the best Streets of Rage game by far. Like, there's
Yeah,
just no
Dennis
way
likes
to.
to sing that game's
Yeah.
praises.
Yeah, it's good from what I played. I quite liked it.
Yeah, they're just really good at beat 'em ups, I think, and just I'm very happy to see beat 'em ups coming back.
They
Makes
also
me
made
really happy.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Which
Scott
I
Pilgrim vs. the World has problems.
Is-
It's
is that
very
one on
good
Steam?
looking.
It
It
is.
should be.
Well, no, actually, no. It's on whatever Ubisoft.
It's on Uplay because they gated it there, yeah.
ah
There you
damn,
go.
because I really wanted to play that one, and then like they delisted it on the 7th gen consoles, so I wasn't able
Yeah.
to get it. And then they were like, "Oh, we're doing the remake," but it's not on Steam, so I guess.
Buy it on Switch.
Yeah, I got
Wouldn't
it
be
on
hard to find a
PS4
physical version.
still.
But see, I don't have a setup for consoles right now. I would love to have one. Don't
I
get
mean,
me
you could
wrong.
just play it, Skulls.
I'm
All you people
sorry.
talking about Danganronpa. Who would want to see Skulls play Danganronpa?
I don't think I would. Like, that kind of presentation just isn't for someone with my attention span.
Is that it? That's
This
really all it is?
motherfucker can't read. You expect him to play a book?
Yeah, that's fair. I should have known better. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I
apologize.
maybe by myself, but I know a lot of the time, like when Rabbit or Josh wants to play an RPG with me, for instance, I do have a hard time paying attention if I'm not the one playing.
What? So my question now is: have you played any Tales of a game?
No.
I have.
Okay, so I was just getting Skulls to play a Tales of game because at the very least, Skulls would be playing too. So if you're like doing co-op and such,
You could maybe do co-op on that. Yeah, it's a bit more actiony.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I definitely do think Tales of is a far more engaging experience over Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. Even though I would probably say I like Dragon Quest a lot more than Tales of.
Are you
Well, if
paired?
you're talking about like action RPGs, then I could totally do that. Like for instance, I liked the way that Kingdom Hearts 1 looked when I saw
Yeah, I knew
gameplay
you'd
of
be
that.
paired.
I really wouldn't constitute Kingdom Hearts as a RPG, despite
an
the fact
action
that it has
RPG.
elements.
You use magic. You have like health potions and stuff. You level up. It's an RPG.
I'm aware of the actual definition of RPGs and how things work and everything. I just wouldn't classify it personally.
Well,
It's one
I
of
mean,
those
there's
things that
different
feel-
types of RPGs. That's why they separate JRPGs from action RPGs. I want that shield.
For
You
example, Yakuza was always an RPG, even if it involved beating everybody up for it. Because
Yeah, Yakuza is an action RPG for sure. And it transferring into like a dragon the way that it did, so very good. People were so worried about that though. It ended up being one of the best games out of the whole entire franchise.
Yeah.
Very happy about that. I'm very happy that Ichiban is like really likable too. Like he's likable in a different degree that Kira is likable, and that's just so cool.
Yeah, I'd say they made him pretty endearing from the offset, which was nice.
Yes. Largely, Skulls, are you familiar with Kira or Ichiban?
I don't think
I am not familiar. If you're gonna ask me anything about Yakuza, then
I wasn't
my
gonna
answer.
ask you. I'm asking you so I could tell you.
Okay, so my answer is no.
No.
No,
Okay,
I'm gonna hold up my giant Brandon doesn't play video games cue card for the entirety of this stream.
Thank you kindly. I appreciate that. Helps keep the viewers informed. Overall, so Kiryu, the way he acts as a character, is he's more of someone that observes things and then reacts to situations. He's very reserved in that regard. He give him more of an old man presence type of feeling, of like he's just that uncle that helps you every now and again if you're stuck doing something or whatever.
Right.
Well, Ichiban is more of like this loud, like wholesome party dude that's just like, hell yeah, I'm stupid.
Basically, he wears his heart on his sleeves, more or less.
He really does. It's wonderful. And just like, it's just really cool to see those two different things happening at once. And they just get the characterization down.
Gotcha.
With that being said,
You
though,
see, donkeys, they have sleeves.
Skulls, would you ever play the FNAF games?
No.
Valid. I would also never do that. I'm too scared.
Yeah, I don't like jump scares, and it's just a really cheap way to make a horror game. I ain't into that. If that's your flavor, then go right ahead. But that ain't me, fam. I like how it landed me right in the fucking water. Oh, fuck off. Whatever. I didn't think I was gonna get the good ending through the time stones anyway.
Oh, pissy wissy.
Does it actually matter if you get both?
No.
Well, you can't get both. You get one or the other. And right now, my prerogative is getting the one, and not the other. Alright, Tails. Let's go! Oof. One of my subscribers once asked me to play FNAF 2, and I replied with, hell no. Good on you, Katie.
Hell no.
Honestly, yeah. And as I recall, FNAF 2 actually requires a bit amount of luck to it, too. So that's just like, oof.
Five Nights at Freddy's. More like 5 nights at fuck you, I'm not playing this.
I couldn't do it, you know? I couldn't do it. I'm too scared. I'm way too scared.
Are you
Like-
ready?
I'm already, like scared of animatronics as is.
Okay, if it were Freddy Krueger, though, I might consider it. Because I like Nightmare.
Oh, don't you talk about my boxes. I like boxes.
Boxes are good. I really hate how Five Nights at Freddy's has been marketed lately. Or rather, not lately, but like a few years ago when it was like at its peak height. Where it had like action figures and like stuffed toys and everything. And I was just like, please no. Please.
Like, when something's popular, you gotta milk the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm aware of why it was happening and all that such, but like, this isn't coming from I hate this and I wish it didn't have merchandise. It's coming from I'm scared of this and I don't like to be reminded of it at my workplace.
Okay, Wild Style. Again, like I'm. If you like if you like Five Nights at Freddy's, that's perfectly fine, right? I'm just being facetious when I'm like, oh fuck you, you know, whatever. It's jokes. Don't worry. I'm not invalidating you.
More than anything, we really just don't like Five Nights at Freddy's because of the scaring aspect, which is a core part of its gameplay. So we're just a bunch of scaredy cats, really.
It's nothing against you, nothing against anybody. I'm just trying to state my opinion in a funny way.
But
Yeah. I swear this is the most I ever cared about doing the special stages in Sonic CD for some reason.
you're trying to redeem yourself, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, as long as I get the good ending, whether or not it has to do with the time stones, like, I can do it through the robot generators just fine.
I'm thinking now too because of the whole entire. Have you ever seen The Completionist or know of him?
Yeah, I've seen The Completionist.
Yeah, I feel sorry for that dude because like he generally has like very wild ideas of what completing a game is. I remember in particular with his Undertale review, he literally beat the game like 30 times because there's
God.
slight differences in the endings.
Oh boy, there we go again.
Aw, shit, it's another porn bot.
Katie, where are you? Oh, thank you, Lost.
Hi.
How did I not get that UFO?
We went over this. KN's been studying the porn bots.
Yeah, KN, how dare you?
The aliens are sending the foreign bots. It's
The
their fault
aliens.
all along.
Yeah, all the xenomorphs are actually addicted to porn, and,
Well, why else do you think their heads are shaped like penises?
oh, of course. That's a very weirdly shaped penis.
Really is because of that. There's a horror aspect to it. Like, no joke, that's the reason why, if you go into their, like, making of and such.
Really?
Yeah,
That was the
really.
inspiration?
Yeah.
It's part of the reason. It's unsettling. That's why.
Oh, fuck. Eh. Hitting those spikes, man. Oof. Well, at least it's emojis and not words.
I
You
mean-
said that and I thought of the cone heads. Oh, man.
I mean, if it was me, I would simply not get hit by spikes. You know?
I would prefer not to as well, but, you know, sometimes you just can't help it. Sometimes you just get flung forward and it happens, you know?
It is what it is.
Yeah. God, I fucking love the American Speed Shoe theme. Too bad by the time I reach the boss, it's only played for like 2 seconds. Go Tails, go! And
Apparently, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is getting an anime adaptation,
Oh, huh.
huh,
How
interesting.
right?
Random. I mean, it's anime as fuck already, so I can see it, but...
Yeah.
Raiden,
I
use
just-
your swordy wardy.
I just don't know what took so fucking long. That's all.
It was basically just Hideo Kojima saying otaku. So they had to ban him in the office. And that's why he doesn't work there anymore.
Damn.
So he really he's the villain all along,
Damn, bro.
right? You never would have guessed.
Well, first death of the playthrough. That is the hardest part in the game, in my opinion, though.
Is this Metal Sonic thing?
Yeah, the Metal Sonic race.
See, I was going to say too, because like it looked like you were kicking his ass. I was like, "Oh, is this easier with Tails?"
I don't know, he seemed to be in front of me most of the time because of, you know, the rubber banding that's definitely in this.
Oh man, I can't believe you're playing Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yeah, I'm playing Mario Kart Sonic Dash, everybody.
I appreciate that Lost being here is horny enough. Will you be able to beat this
Nah.
in 18 lives?
I'll probably be able to beat this in, you know... I mean,
don't
I've got
know.
infinite tries, because they give me an extra life, like, right at the beginning there, so...
Okay. I was about to say, I was getting worried. You speak from honesty. Well, that's fine, Katie. That's fair. You are the superior race of asexuals out there. We love Laws. You love all my chaos. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's hers, by the way.
Yeah, it's definitely a crazy time. There will be references, wink, when Lost is on stream.
I do have to say this is probably like my favorite fight out of all the classic Sonic games, simply because like it's literally doing everything that like Sonic should be doing.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, going fast, avoiding things, being cool while doing it. Pretty cool.
Okay, there we go. Third try isn't so bad.
I don't know. If it was me, I would just, did it the first try. Saying.
Well, for me, because I fucking suck at this one.
Well, I mean, Brandon sucks at video games, you see, so...
Yeah.
Because he hates them so much.
Exactly.
Oh boy, Metallic Madness. Oh boy, I got hit immediately.
I forgot there was more.
Yeah. Like, my first impression when I was first getting into Sonic, as well was like, that, Stardust Speedway and the race with Metal Sonic would have been like the last, boss fight, but,
It seems thematically appropriate, right?
yeah. We got just one more afterward.
Who is hornier, me or the characters on Hell of a Boss? The characters on Hell of a Boss because they actually have sex. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Now, if I could have sex, I'd be unstoppable.
My god. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. Guy just grabbed me there. Rude. Oh, now I got a future sign too? That's not nice.
So, Robin, how has your day been?
Pretty good.
Did you do anything funny, exciting lately?
Not really.
Fair enough. I take it hanging out with skulls isn't fun or exciting.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's not fun.
Okay, well, at least we
I
got
just don't know
that.
if I'd say if it's exciting, because I've done it a lot.
Yeah, Robin, you do sound tired. Are you sleepy?
No, not really. This is just kind of my natural state.
Just chilling times here.
Yeah, that and it's gotten a little slower around here, a little more chill.
We've been at this for 3 hours now, so you know what happened.
Yeah.
I'm used to 3 hours, so.
Yeah,
like this
my
is
average
like
was like
going at
2
it.
hours before, and then like somewhere along the way it went up to like 3, and I'm like, how did that happen?
I do think 3 hours is a more optimal time to actually stream time. But I see people out there going for like 5 hours, like streaming. I'm just like, how?
Yeah, that would be like a
that
special
much?
occasion for me.
Well,
Yeah.
like, for a lot of people now, it's their job, so
Yeah.
they stream for a lot longer.
I mean, even then, like, I'm not sure how much you've actually done of streaming there, Rabbit, but like, for me, it's very mentally exhausting. So,
I have
like,
no life.
That much because nobody ever watches unless it's on one of Brandon's streams, so...
oh, okay.
Yeah, whenever Rabbit streams, it's more so for the entertainment of me and Josh. Like, for instance, he doesn't have a capture card, and so he can't just like directly stream into OBS like PS4 games. So he did a playthrough of Spider-Man for us, all on Twitch. Oh god, that was bad.
You'll stream for 6+ hours when we have a severe weather event? Dang. I don't see how you could. Like, I knew a friend that was like streaming for like 9 hours a day, and I'm just like, how are you living? Like, honestly. He's like, I don't know. And then he stopped streaming after a while, and I was like, oh, okay. It made me sad.
Man, look at all this Tron water.
Yeah.
It looks cool as heck, though. Like, honestly.
I like how I got the time one, and then immediately pissed away some of the time by accidentally landing in said Tron water.
You've been de-rezzed.
Monster Energy and Snickers bars. I actually don't drink any kind of energy drink. Which is really kind of weird because I am just not a trans stereotype the way that I should be. I should be drinking Pound of Monsters, programming, and knee-high socks and everything, and I don't do it.
Shrug.
Right?
This is the most time stones I've ever gotten in a playthrough.
Nice.
Did you guys hear that Netflix will be getting ads? I bet they
Yeah.
will because they've been losing a bunch of people, and it's probably what they got to do to not raise the price of a subscription.
If you like subscribe to a lower tier, then you'll get ads. Yeah.
It's just gonna suck because, like, ever since Hulu was doing that, I knew that it was eventually gonna happen to every streaming service, and it makes me really sad because, like, that's the whole reason why we didn't want it.
That's the whole
Now
reason
it's
why
just
people bought
TV
into
again.
cable at first too. Was at least from what I hear anyway, that the original premise was like television without ads, and then there was
Yeah,
ads on
stuff
it.
like HBO and the Disney Channel and whatnot didn't have ads on them, so
Yeah, I hate how it's just like, oh yeah, we're losing money and everything, and really they're not. They keep investing in not good programming for themselves. Because any kind of good programming that they would have will last like 1 or 2 seasons, and then they would just stop doing it entirely.
and then like not too long ago they just sacked most of their animation division.
Yeah. And it's just kind of like, you know, like, people really liked BoJack. Why did you cancel it?
They
Why
canceled
did you
BoJack.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. BoJack was just able to end on its own terms.
Yeah.
But it did get canceled. And Tuca and Birdie was the same way, and just kind of sucked ass that it just kind of went that way.
Wow.
And I'm genuinely surprised that we are getting Castlevania and like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance and stuff like that.
Well,
Kind of odd to me that we're still getting those.
Castlevania did really well, so
Uh,
I mean, it's really good, so it makes sense. But still, it's one of those situations where it feels too good to be true type of situation.
just real quick. Redemption got. I am guaranteed the good ending now.
Yay!
nice.
Yeah, that's the spring that was fucking me over. I think in the original version,
Yeah.
the one that didn't fucking send me up high enough.
Yeah, and you played that for like at least half an hour before I was like, dude, just pull up a guy.
Yeah, that one. That guide really fucking salvaged that stream.
They canceled Julie and the Phantoms. Yeah, they cancel a lot of stuff that just like is starting to gain momentum, and then they just don't do it. And like, it's not even like to the point where they could be syndicated. You know, like I get it if you cancel it like on like after like 50 episodes or so. That's usually about 3 seasons.
They
But,
canceled like a fair amount of stuff either because it wasn't gaining traction or whatever, or because the animation studio got unionized.
Yeah,
They
pretty
got to pay
much.
for it.
A lot of it just comes down to the fact that they couldn't exploit people.
It really is too bad too, because not even like a couple years ago they were really putting their all into animation, like with that Santa Claus movie, for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Simp, by the way, who just kind of left without a trace because it's her favorite part with the chibi characters. Especially since it's Tails here, because Simp loves Tails.
I hate Tails, but I do like chippy stuff like this. It's super, super cute.
Hot takes lost leader over here, hating tail.
What? It's a hot take to hate Tails? That
Yeah.
should be just common. Like, everyone should praise me for my opinion of hating Tails.
Well, like Rabbit said earlier, you're very entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong. Let's see if I could get one more time stone. Why not? It won't be all of them, but
There'll be enough of them.
I mean, 5 is already. I think I've impressed myself with 5, but you know.
You'll only impress me if you get 6 calls. That's how it works.
Well, you keep changing your standards, so I'll never impress you.
See, now you're getting it.
Oh man, I thought I could get 2 in one jump there. That would have been sick.
Seek.
Damn. Damn, not here.
You did 2 streams recently? Crystalline Iceberg was asking.
When was that? Yesterday. And I did it on the 17th as well.
Well,
Yeah, yesterday we were taking a look at entries from the Sonic Hacking Contest. I did 2D games, Josh did 3D stuff, and then on the 17th it was 2 grind sessions in Pokemon. The second one was more so like just a quick decision because Vinny wasn't able to stream, so there were people in the Sonic Song chat, who might have expected Vinny to be on. So I was like, all right, if Vinny's not going to be on, I'll stream in his place so that they're not, like, missing out on their second stream of the day. Aw, damn. That was a real disappointing end. The track for this sounds kind of Streets of Rage 3-esque. Rabbit, did any Streets of Rage composer work on...
I doubt it, considering this is the American soundtrack.
Yeah.
I know one of them did the soundtrack for like the first 8-bit Sonic game.
Aw, fuck. Hi, TGW. Made it just in time to see the grand finale of gameplay for this here anniversary event.
the Sonic Origins mess up streaming collab.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, bootleg Origins here.
I know that's a typo, but I generally was laughing at the death cunt.
Oh boy. Yeah, Tails has redeemed himself from getting the bad ending last month here in Sonic CD.
Tails should always fail. Tails is bad. Boo.
Don't listen to Lost.
What?
When it comes to Tails, just you know.
When it comes to Tails, you should always listen to Lost. I agree.
Oh. Also, you were thinking of Yuzo Koshiro for one of the composers. I'm not sure if there were more. I don't know my Sega composers very well, to be entirely fair, so...
I don't know any composers except for Jake Kaufman, and that's because he did a lot of Way Forward work. Netflix, how can I be wrong when I'm right? Why are you booing me?
Fucking hate the fireflies. Okay, there we are. Okay. This should be first try. Watch me fucking fail on it.
Yeah. Fail, fail, fail.
Alright, Eggman. Your last boss fight isn't really that bad. And I appreciate you for that. This, of course, being the first main Sonic game to give you rings during the last boss fight. Oops.
Is he seriously just a cross that moves around?
He do be.
Yep, he's a big fan.
Fuck. Alright, I definitely went in too overzealous on this one. Now I legitimately have 0 rings.
Yay!
I always just damage boosted, because I don't know any other way to do it.
It is a really tight window when he's got 4 of the blades there, when he actually gives you the opportunity to jump into him. When it's 3, it's not so bad.
Oh, he's teasing you. He's teasing you bad. Like, you want some of this? You want this big orb? Yeah? Do you?
Oof. This is actually somewhat tense without rings. Alright, now he's gonna
This
pogo
is,
at me.
This is ironically the first game that gives you rings during the final boss.
Yep. Alright, you.
You'll start calling it Skull Scully. That's a fantastic thing. I love it.
There we go.
Agent Skull.
Oh god, my hands hurt. I moved them from my keyboard finally. And it was like, oh geez, you actually want to move your hands? Get ready for some pain. My right hand not as much, because I've been reaching for my Dr. Pepper every now and then. Hey Skull, you don't have to say the Mr. part of my name, you can simply call me Scoot. I kind of like saying Mr. Scoot. That it makes
Senor
it,
Scoot.
yeah, makes it, it gives it a little more flavor.
I'm gonna start calling you Scoot-san.
Scoot-san.
Mr. Scoot Gold.
Right hand stronger than left hand? Yeah, it's because all those sidestep those porn bots keep talking about.
Fucking Christ.
Well done on your redemption, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, honestly, good job, Skulls. You actually proved that you could play games.
Yeah, no, it was, getting the bad ending was definitely a disappointment for me. Definitely not a typical of a playthrough of Sonic CD for me, so definitely had to make sure to, you know, get the good ending here. Katie, you're ambidextrous?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, love who you love. Good job, honestly.
That does not have to do with it. With only 2 deaths. Yeah. Crazy. I
2
don't
deaths
think
and 1 rage quit.
It wasn't a rage quit.
It was a rage quit.
Bullshit. If it was a rage quit, I would have, like, exited out of the game and then said, yep, that's it for the stream.
Oh man, it sure is something that Sonic CD is at this particular level.
Yeah, that's a rabbit move.
Yeah.
What is the bad ending of Sonic CD? For Tails, it doesn't really matter. Because you just get the credits and that's it. For the good ending with Tails, you get a very small bit of the original animation where, like, there's the flowers blooming. But for Sonic, it's like, honestly, I kind of like the bad ending of CD more, because Robotnik laughs at him, and then Sonic, like, grabs a rock, charges up a spin dash so that he can throw the rock at him with an extreme amount of force, makes Eggman explode. And then it just goes into the normal credits animation. And then at the very end, Little Planet rematerializes, but it's still on the chain. And then in the good ending, Sonic, I think, just kind of looks at Eggman fly away in defeat, and then Little Planet breaks from the chain and, dissipates like it's supposed to. And stuff and things.
Yeah.
Also, the credits here are for the HD version. So if you beat the game with Sonic, then you get all the original credits. If you beat the game with Tails, then you get everybody who worked on the remake.
That's
Which
interesting.
yeah, I think that's a really nice way to handle that.
It's cute.
Oh, apparently I didn't get the bit with the with the fucking plants. So getting the good ending, I guess, is just bragging rights.
Which is why we were here this whole time.
Yeah,
We were just here to watch Skulls brag.
it was entirely for bragging rights. I redeemed myself as Tails. I got the good ending. I got 5 fucking time stones. So yeah.
Are we free now? Can we leave?
Well, that does it for the gameplay portion of the Sonic Anniversary event. Actually, I was about to add in window capture, and that's not what I wanted. I want to put in my little dude. Actually, you know what? I'll do this. Here, let's get this one again.
What are you putting out there?
Oh, you'll see. And then,
You're about to summon it?
yeah, I'm about to summon 2 things. I did the
Well,
one,
you'll find out.
and then let's just do a bit of this. Or, well, nah, a bit small. Let's see if fit in like
Oh, that's cute.
the corner there. You're in the background.
Damn.
Excited to see the 3 of us.
Oh my god, it's Rabbit in the Hat guy!
Yeah. Wild Style says, well, I actually have to go, Skull. I have to finish my late birthday present for Sonic's birthday. Gotcha, Wild Style. Hope you enjoyed what you saw here. And whenever you happen by next, I look forward to seeing you. And you have yourself a good rest of your day. So
Yeah.
this will be up for the rest of the stream. Q&A sesh. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints. We'll go on for a bit. Why not?
I think you should add something else there, Skulls.
I mean,
Just give me a moment to send it.
it's all 4 of us. I don't know what.
Yeah, I still have. There's a little bit more. This is all I'm saying.
Oh man, there were a lot of memes that were sent here. Let's see, Luigi and Rosalina. And then there's one about Symph breaking her fingers.
Sif does do that on the daily.
Skull, you're in charge, right? I'm supposed to be.
No, that Skull's not in charge here.
Reggie, you can't be in this tournament. You're Reggie. You work for Nintendo. Not anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to head out too. I want to make some more progress in Origins. Good night, Skull, and everyone in chat. Hey, TTP. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. And again, much like Wild Style, whenever you happen by next, I look forward to seeing you. I hope you enjoy that too. Oh, well, where am I going to put this, though?
You would put yourselves under the thing, and then you would just put me on, like, in the little situation.
I don't know how I would do that though, because this isn't a backgroundless picture of Rabbit, Josh, and I.
You would just put it under that.
Uh, I can try.
All right, as long as you could try.
Oh, that's a small image too. My goodness.
Oh, do you want me to get a bigger image? I'll try. Oh, look.
Sure. Crust says I've never broken a bone in my body. You're lucky. I
Yeah,
mean,
honestly.
I've never been awake for broken bones in my body.
Oof.
So, interesting fact, there is a Reddit consisting of only people that have never broken bones in their body, and the people that have broken bones in their body. It's so funny.
I'm almost in that situation where I never broke a bone, but I did fracture my hand when I was 17, so
Does having surgery done to you count as broken bones in your body? Because that's what happened.
if they
Three
broke
is
through a
not
bone to
broken
do it,
bones.
then yes. The only bone I've broken was my nose, but it was born swollen, so I can't smell it. You don't have a sense of smell? Goodness.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah.
Here,
what's your
will that work better?
Oh, because it has the words in it too. Yeah, that. All right.
You could cover the words with yourselves.
Let's see here. What is your fracture story? Okay. While I'm setting this up, I suppose I can tell that. So when I was 17, I was living in an apartment that was like, it was like a basement apartment, so it was like half below the ground. So there was like a little staircase that you had to like go down in order to you know uh, get into the apartment, right? So oh darn, we're not wide enough to obscure the "you're too cool."
Well, you would just put the. I think you should stretch it first, and then move that on the top. Like make it so the black part on the top part isn't being shown, and then you could spread yourself better.
I think that would make it worse.
You're just moving the background picture.
I mean,
Okay, that's fair. Just have the "you're too cool"
yeah,
bit.
just have that, and then here we can get a little lost.
Let
in there.
me say it. Let me be the one saying it.
Okay, there we are. And then we need you as the top layer. Move you down. Put you down a little bit more.
Skulls, you should really get some
There we go.
some PNGs of yourself. I think that'd be really cool.
I mean, I do have pictures of the little skull guy. It's just I don't have any more of Rabbit and Josh.
Rabbit and Josh also need to get some. Rabbit and Josh, what up? What's your deal? Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to have little pictures of yourselves, little PNGs?
All right, Brandon, you want to use a fucking PNG of me? I got you covered. Here we go.
I mean, I've got you already though.
Yeah, this is fine for now.
Yeah, this is perfectly fine for now. Okay.
I like this one better. It's really cute.
So, again, basement apartment. We had to go down a small flight of stairs to get into the apartment. So one day, as I was going down, I slipped and fell, and I tried to catch myself. Right, so I put my hands out in front of me, but I landed awkwardly on the right hand, and it didn't break completely, but just under the knuckle, it broke like halfway, I suppose. Again, it wasn't a complete break, but yeah, it hurt quite a bit. I didn't know my hand was broken at first, but they took the X-ray and was like, "Yeah, you got a fracture here." it's not a full break, but you're gonna have to wear a cast for so long. And you know what fucking sucked was that they ordered a splint for me so that I could at least use like most of my fingers. But my hands are large, so they had to order a special one. And it took most of my recovery time for the splint to get in there. So I had this big fucking cast on my hand for most of the recovery process, but I couldn't use my computer mouse. So I was like, okay, if I take the cast off and just use the computer mouse really carefully, maybe it won't offset the bone. Guess what fucking happened? I can't crack uh, my right pinky knuckle anymore without it being really painful.
Here's a PNG you can use.
Where did you put it?
Your general.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, sorry. That's why.
Not seeing it either.
I put it in the wrong thing. You're right. Here we go. Now it's gonna be in your general. Boom bam.
Oh, okay.
Yo! Now that's a hat guy.
Perhaps another time. We just need one of Rabbit.
Yeah, Rabbit, what's the deal?
I don't know, man.
I mean, he's got a little cartoon him that Georgia designed. So
Oh yeah, he does have that.
You got a server? No, not necessarily. I've asked Skulls if he's gonna get a server, and he said no. I'd rather just keep it towards just having it there for collab stuff.
yeah, I have a
So-
stream server. So anytime I have an event set up, it's just a place where all my friends are. Well, maybe not all of my friends, but where a good, portion of my friends are, and we come in here to host streams or ever so rarely record podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that I'm big enough for a public server. That and I don't know how well I would run it. So I just like having the private stream server.
Yeah, in hindsight, I think you did a good thing by just not making a public server. It's perhaps for the best.
Question for you guys: what is your favorite Sonic song? That is a good question, and I don't know how I would answer it.
I like the one that go. I like the one that goes bee boo 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 bop boo boo bop.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
I still contend that Electric Zoo goes beep beep boop bop boop bop. That's my take.
I'm more of the bee boo bop bop girl, but
Beep beep boop bop boop bop. Beep beep boop bop boop bop.
Letters of the alphabet A B C.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Dreams of an Absolution is a good one, Katie.
Gee, my favorite Sonic song. How about Sonic Song 182?
They've done musical covers, so I suppose that works. Oh, What I'm Made Of. Yeah, that's definitely a contender.
What was that? Heroes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like a million
Sonic
faces, I've recognized them all. And one by one, they've all become a number as they fall. It just
Well,
makes
yeah.
Metal
clearly,
Sonic sound like a fucking badass.
A lot of the butt
clearly the
rock
best
is just
Sonic
butt rock
song
to me.
is "Gangster's Paradise."
Man, I can't believe they didn't have that in the first movie. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, a lot of the butt rock's just butt rock to me. Like it all kind of blends together. I don't really remember the titles that well, but
you want me to get the titles?
Mine has to be Escape from the City. Yeah, I like it. It used to be one of my favorites, but like it's gone down a little bit, but I still love it. Escape from the City is legit from the city, am I right?
Especially the cover that Lynn did.
Oh yeah.
So the song for the final boss in Sonic Heroes is called "What I'm Made Of."
We mentioned that.
That's actually a really banger song too. Like, it's not talked about enough.
Crests is the Sonic 1 boss theme, which is an interesting pick.
Yeah.
It's not one you think about often. It's not bad either.
Yeah.
7 Rings in Hand is Stitches.
I hate singing.
7 rings in hair.
I hate Seven
Make-believe
Rings in
report.
Half specifically because of the constant replaying of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, every
time
time you go
into
into a
the
menu. Make believe report.
Police report.
Every time I went into a Sonic game, that was like people saying it was shit, and I was like, I'm gonna play this, and I'll see if it is. And I was like, they're all wrong. Why are they always wrong? Except for 2 games, Sonic Colors and Sonic Rings. Made me sad.
I think my favorite song from Secret Rings has to be Who's Gonna Rock the Place? Tied with the theme for Night Palace.
That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking away. Yeah, it's so fucking awesome.
I love the Secret Ring soundtrack in general.
Yeah. There's only like one song I don't think I was really that into, and I couldn't even tell you what it was. So tells you
There
how
you
good
go.
that soundtrack is. I'll tell you another good one from around the same time. Aquatic Bass from Sonic 06. Fucking great song.
Would you say it's based?
Yes.
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 Can I hear it? No. Seymour, the song is fire.
No, mother, that's just the Northern Lights.
The best Sonic song is the options menu from Sonic Spinball.
Oh, God. The worst of Genesis Twang. Though apparently that's a glitch, isn't it?
They didn't program it correctly.
Yeah.
Somebody actually went out of their way to do it on a YouTube a little while ago.
Crazy. I remember a Fact Hunt video that mentioned it.
Yeah.
Stitch says, I always forget Dreams of an Absolution exists, and every time I remember, it always brings back memories. Yeah, I got a big nostalgia for that song, too. I fucking love that one.
Yeah, it always does bring back memories.
Happiness lies trapped in misery, but who knows what of our future? We can all try to change the past. I just fucking love it. Katie said, speaking of Sonic songs, I've been listening to Nate Wants to Battles. Gotta go fast Sonic album. It's fire. You keep recommending that one to me, and I always keep forgetting to listen to it.
Thanks, balls.
I got so much to do and so much on my mind. I'm sorry.
So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with Skulls playing video games? You never know if you don't play.
Listen, I mentioned needing to do my annual listening of Summertime by Will Smith to commemorate it being summertime on like the first day of this, and I still haven't gotten to that.
Think that mayhaps these traditions that you do are stopping you from experiencing new things?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you think mayhaps these traditions that you do are stopping you from experiencing new things?
No, I wouldn't say that.
And how does that make you feel?
Experiencing new things is for chumps.
I don't know. Uh, Stitch says, Skull, you should listen to Coco Melon. You'd like it. If you say so.
Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
I like how that guy's final concert was like just entirely him bitching out the fans. Fuck you, asshole. I always listen to Parents Just Don't Understand by Will Smith. That is a good song, but and I'm not gonna mention it here, but there's one particular part of it that Jesus Christ, I did not expect that to be in a Will Smith song. So
You don't think Will Smith went hard?
the most that I ever thought, like the hardest that he ever did was there's like one song where he talks about a bad experience with an old lady and calls her a bitch, and I was like, oh damn, Will Smith barely ever swears in his songs, so that's pretty insane. But then like they get into some real dark subject matter and Parents Don't Understand, which uh, you know if you listen to the cover of the song for like the Jimmy Neutron movie soundtrack, and you know that that's a part of the original song, you're like, yeah, I understand why they cut that verse out.
Well, you
Yes,
see,
I did
go
hear
Jimmy,
about
Jimmy.
I did hear about the Oscar situation, which is why when I brought up Will Smith on a couple streams ago, I said in before slap reference.
Who doesn't know about that by now?
Yeah, would have been pretty hard to avoid that news. Yet Will Smith swears in the movies he's in. Well, I'm sure Will Smith, like he didn't write his own movies, so he was like, I'm sure I can say the fuck word for, $40 million or whatever.
But Will Smith has to be marketable towards children.
Here's the real question: is he tired of these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane?
I don't know, you'd have to ask Sam Jackson.
Well, he'll see you next Tuesday, I'll tell you that much.
I had to remember what the line was.
Meanwhile, I've been thinking about that time where Will Smith did a Nightmare on Elm Street song, and it didn't get used in the movie, but he released it anyway.
Nightmare on My Street. As far as I am aware, they didn't ask him and Jazzy Jeff to even do that one, right? They just kind of did it and then got in trouble for it.
It was supposed to be used in like 3 or 4, and then they were like, nah. And they just released the song anyway, and we're like, fuck them.
Yeah, and then they got sued over it, and then
Yeah.
there was a compromise. I would have loved, or damn it, oh, I didn't know that was going to be in an Elm Street movie. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it was going to be in Nightmare on Elm Street 4, according to Wikipedia.
I would have loved to see Will Smith and Eddie Murphy in a movie together. Well, they're both not dead, so I suppose it is still possible.
Yeah, but Eddie Murphy doesn't actually act. Eddie Murphy shows up for a paycheck. Like the only time I've actually seen him act nowadays was with that one Dolomite movie.
Yeah.
Like he actually cared about that movie, and it was a really good one too.
Well, it was pretty recent, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, the comedies, I suppose, just haven't been nearly as good as they were in the 80s, so
I would
maybe
say it's more because the gentrification of all this marketability that Disney has been pushing.
I don't know.
I'm aware it's a loaded topic, Skulls. That's all I was gonna say.
I don't know. Perhaps he just sees an offer and is like, that's money.
Yeah. I like being paid.
And if it's something that he legit feels that he can, do some good in, then maybe he gives it the effort. I mean, he's a comedy legend, so he can definitely afford to phone performances in. I want to see Will Smith and Fluffy in a movie together. Do they belong together? Probably not. Do I want to see it? Yes. I don't see why they wouldn't belong together.
That would be a great buddy cop movie. Not gonna lie.
Will Smith and Gabriel Iglesias.
Let me ask you this, right? You ever walk up to somebody, you say, "Hey, want some parfaits?" They say, "Hell no, I don't want no parfaits."
Well, you see, parfaits are the tastiest things on the whole damn planet.
I have actually not eaten a parfait.
Molly,
Me either.
save me that parfait. God, I love that dub.
Georgia hates parfaits.
That's what I've heard.
I only ever had one, and it was from McDonald's, so I guess it's not really an indication of what a good parfait is supposed to be, but I wasn't too into it. Wasn't like the worst thing in the world, but definitely not something I'd have again. I think a lot of it had to do with the disappointment because it looked like it was an ice cream sundae. And then when it wasn't, I was just kind of disappointed.
You remember the Weird Al DVD where he is doing like a crowd thing for just like a meet and greet thing, and then he walks up to this kid, and the kid's like, "You're not Barney." That's what I imagine this. That's what I imagine this was like for you. You eat it, and it's like, that's not ice cream. You lied to me.
That makes me think of Ghostbusters 2, where like they're at this one kid's birthday party, and they were like, "We thought it was gonna be He-Man."
Next up is He-Man. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be He-Man.
Yeah.
I've had a berry farm. Blah, 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 blah. I was saying that totally wrong. I had a berry parfait from Sam's Club and from McDonald's and from Wendy's or Chick-fil-A. They weren't too bad. What's a parfait? It's like, what is it? Yogurt and like granola or something? Well, time to consult Mr. Wikipedia.
Heyo.
Do you think Mr. Wikipedia is looking for a Mrs. Wikipedia?
Who knows? Parfait, meaning perfect.
Are you saying you're on the market?
No, I'm not.
Is either of two types of dessert. In France, where the dish originated, parfait is made by boiling cream, egg, sugar, and syrup to create a custard-like puree. The American version consists of layers differentiated by the inclusion of such ingredients as granola, nuts, yogurt, and liqueurs, topped off with fruits or whipped cream. Okay. So I was kind of on the mark there.
I mean, it just sounds like it's a sugary delight.
Well, time to consult Mr. Wikipedia.
Who knows? Maybe it's a Mrs. Wikipedia.
Okay,
So
this might explain why Georgia doesn't like. In the United Kingdom, parfait can refer to a very smooth meat paste, or
Ooh,
pâté, usually made from liver, chicken, or duck, and sweetened with liqueurs.
that sounds disgusting. No wonder she hates it.
Yeah, we need to get her one of the dessert parfaits and then ask her opinion.
So a friend of mine just talked about a big side effect of Sonic Origins having debug mode available in the anniversary versions of the first 3 games is that you could just infinitely spawn coin boxes and just buy everything in the hub gallery right away.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're a big achievement nut, so it makes sense that they would find something like this.
Sounds crazy. Crust, you thought the British parfait sounded good?
Anything British immediately just makes me kind of like want to gag.
That's a contrarian iceberg for you, all right.
It said it used liver in it, so I'm going to presume that UK parfaits are of Scottish origin. It can't
just
be
like
English because it
haggis.
doesn't sound boring enough.
Yeah, it doesn't sound bland enough to be British food.
Well, Scotland is a part of Britain, you see.
I don't care. I'm not referring to them.
Hey, how do you do that debug mode thing where you break the museum?
It's something with the anniversary editions or something like that.
Right.
Give me a moment.
I couldn't
You
tell
do
you.
debug mode. Debug mode you should actually already be able to know how to do if you ever did it before. That's just something that's a knowledge
So
thing in the old Sonic games.
So it's just the same way as it was in the original one, then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you can spawn the coin boxes that way in the anniversary edition?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess I got to do that before they fix it.
They'll fix it, honestly. That seems like an intended feature. For all the old people that actually played and know about the debug modes.
Some people cook turkey gizzards, so it could be worse. You're right. Between the two, if I were forced to pick one and eat it, I probably would go with liver. Crest, you are very interesting with your opinions, I must say.
Who's the true royal of hot takes then?
I don't know. Both of you are neck and neck.
Hot takes really get you going.
Well, I suppose just to say something that's a rather cold take than to mitigate all my hot takes that I've been doing. And that's the fact that I think Ocarina of Time is my favorite game, and I think of it as one of the best games ever made.
That's a popular opinion, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So there you go.
Stitch says, I have unpopular food opinions too. I find mac and cheese gross. I'm sure some people do. Also, I hate
Well-
ketchup. Says,
Well, mac and cheese could be made in certain ways that will make you hate it more or like it more. And I do feel if you like cheese, you could make a really good mac and cheese that like has a bunch of different little cheese flavors to it and everything. Real good stuff, but I can see just plain not liking mac and cheese. That's fine too, but you'd be surprised.
I still have never had homemade mac and cheese, and I want it so fucking bad.
Yeah, being able to do all that, like add different cheeses and things and stuff.
Yeah, I love me my Kraft macaroni and cheese, don't get me wrong, but like every time I see a recipe on YouTube for homemade mac and cheese, I'm like, Jesus Christ, that looks so good. The only thing that I don't really like is when they're like, "Oh yeah, add breadcrumbs for texture." And it's like, "No, I don't want crunchy in my mac and cheese."
No offense, that's a white people thing. Just saying. Like, hot dogs, I get. That makes sense. Even Spam. I don't know Hawaiians like that so much. It's confusing me. But yeah, I get it. But the bread is weird, right? Like, you're going for mac and cheese specifically because of the texture, yeah?
Like, you know, I would have already thought that the chew of the noodles would be satisfying enough, but I guess that's just not enough for some people.
I like the way you say it. It's just not enough, damn it.
I just don't know. Goodness. Crest said, I hate ketchup as well. Same with onions, American cheese, buffalo sauce, and gyros. Especially gyros. I can't go through having a simple conversation about gyros without getting angry. That's some pretty
Well,
intense hatred.
I've said it 50 times, Crest, and I'll say it again. You don't really seem to like much of anything.
Yeah, ketchup is a bit of a weird thing for me. I liked it a lot more when I was a kid. So like, just for an example, like I used to dip French fries, for instance, in ketchup. Wouldn't do that nowadays. But like, ketchup is pretty standard on like burgers from restaurants and stuff. So like, say if I ordered a cheeseburger from Burger King or whatever, and I wouldn't specifically ask them not to put ketchup on it, you know?
In particular, I hate about America is the simple fact that anywhere you go, cheese is a defaulto thing on a lot of things. Sandwiches, hamburgers, hot dogs, even. It gets crazy with how much cheese we use. And as someone that can no longer eat cheese the way that I used to, or either it's very little or it has to be vegan cheese, it gets very upsetting to have to like state that I don't want cheese when it should be like an added feature.
I mean, as someone who's a picky eater, I guess I was just always used to asking, hold this on the side or don't include this or whatever. So, I mean, you just kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I am getting used to it, but this is more going along with the whole entire, like, America doesn't need to be so obsessed with cheese kind of thing.
Shrug.
Well, I mean, not everybody is lactose intolerant either. It's just,
Sorry if I'm racist towards cheese.
Well, at least you're sorry.
Am I a picky eater? I don't think I am, but I probably would be by most people's standard. But I could definitely eat more than the average picky eater. You feel me?
Yeah.
You find American cheese as a disgrace to cheddar cheese. Yeah, it kind of is, but
They don't really taste similar. I mean, I don't like American cheese either, but
I don't hate American cheese, but it's one of the lesser ones, yeah.
yeah, it's just kind of like. Oh, go ahead.
I swear it always tasted so fucking bitter to me.
Cheese tastes bitter to you?
American cheese specifically.
Even then, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know what my taste buds did when they were developing, but they just always had a fucking aversion to American cheese.
Yeah, if anything, I would say American cheese tastes more sugary. But maybe that's just other stuff in the burger. I don't know.
I specifically remember my dad being like, "Listen, you gotta just you just try it, you know? And I was like, Dad, I've already tried it. And so he pulls out this was like this fucking brick of American cheese. Like this block. It was like the size of you know if you buy the packs, it was like a square like that, but without individual slices. So it was just this big chunk of cheese. It was just like, take a bite into it. And I was like, okay, Dad, fine. And then I did, and I started gagging, and I spit it out in the sink. And he was
Yeah.
like, see, now that you've tried it. And I was like, Dad.
Yeah, a lot of parents will just doubt their kids like that. It's a real sad thing, honestly. Speaks to a bigger problem. But yeah, our cheeses are pretty mid, pretty
Okay,
mid,
I'll eat it in front of you. I still hate it.
right?
Just to prove it to you that I don't like this thing that I know I've already tried.
Oddly enough, believe it or not, broccoli is one of those things that you could be allergic to.
I mean, you could be
Well, you can
allergic
be
to anything.
allergic to anything.
Yeah. There are people who are allergic to water. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I get that, but
There are people who are allergic to sunlight, and that's not really something you can avoid very much.
I remember one time when I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and about lost my shit when I got buffalo sauce on the wings. To be fair, I wasn't going to do anything wild. I was just really pissed. I mean,
It's called Buffalo Wild Wings. What the fuck did you expect?
well, to be fair, Rabbit,
cheap food.
they have like a million different sauces for you to choose from. So if you're like, hey, I want sweet barbecue, which is what I always get from B-dubs, you know. If you order sweet barbecue and then you get like the literal exact opposite of that, you know. But really, it's just a matter of being like, hey, sorry to bother you, but I got the wrong sauce here. Could you run this back to the kitchen?
Crestline doesn't just hate everything. He hates everything with a passion.
I fucking love B-dubs though. The only thing that I don't like about them is how expensive they are. So I
Yeah.
never got to go there terribly often. I think we asked for sweet barbecue. I always get teriyaki. I don't think I've ever tried teriyaki anything. And from the silence, I take it you both also never tried it.
Tried
Nope.
what?
Teriyaki.
I love teriyaki chicken.
Okay, Lost has tried it.
Teriyaki in particular is just a way to make food, not like a specific type of thing.
It's like it's not a flavoring specifically.
It is a type of flavoring, yes.
Okay, so
But it's the way you make it that
Yeah.
makes the flavoring. You feel me?
so I was on the right track. It's about how it tastes.
Yeah.
Wingstop's thigh bites are better than wings and cheaper. Wingstop is, I mean, their chicken's good, but like, I don't like any of their side dishes, and the chicken wasn't like so good that I thought it was like amazing.
Mm.
They're perfectly respectable, but if I had the choice, I would definitely go to B-dubs. I love teriyaki in general. Yeah, I've got no frame of reference here because I've never tried it. So,
It's not hard. You don't have Chinese food places around where you're at?
there's plenty of them.
Yeah, just go try some teriyaki chicken sometime. It's real good.
Perhaps.
It's a fun little adventures that you could say later, Skulls, and be like, yeah, I don't like it.
Shrug. They are pretty expensive. I hated that Tuesday they made their traditional wing sale and Thursday their boneless wing sale. Due to my teeth, I can't eat the traditional without my gums getting sore. Yeah, I don't really like normal chicken wings, but then again, I've never tried it the way that like there's like a specific way you're supposed to do it so you actually get all the meat, and I've never done that, so maybe I would actually like traditional chicken wings more if I did that. I just prefer the boneless ones though, because you know they're like big ass nuggets. So
I like both.
slurp the bone.
Slurp the bone. Eat the bone.
You
Bone
can
on the meat.
technically. Bones are edible.
Are they?
Yeah.
Is that like one of those things where like you could eat leather but it doesn't taste good?
I think it's like one of those things. Yeah. But
Mm,
bone will digest, so it is edible.
that's why dogs love it so much.
Food tip: never order wings from Papa John's. That's how I got food poisoning. I think that might just be your Papa John's specifically.
Food tip: don't order from Papa John's.
Order from Papa John's if you want to support the Smash Bros community, though. Bones aren't edible, but you can eat anything else on it, even veins. To this day, that never made sense to me. No, we're not on this subject.
Po' boy.
Wait, what is? I don't know what po' boy is.
Shrimp baby.
It's a type of food.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, Skull, I'm gonna hop off now. See you, Skull, Lost, Katie, Stitch, and Crest. Have a good night.
Good night, Scoot-san.
Hope that you enjoyed it, Scoot. It's gonna get I'm gonna have to get used to calling you just Scoot.
Mr. Scoot to you, Skulls.
Mr. Scoot.
You have a good night. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Look forward to seeing you whenever you happen by next.
Yeah, the po' boy is a sandwich. Did you not know that, Skulls?
I didn't know that. I thought he was talking about something else. So that's
Yeah,
my
no.
mistake, Crest. My mistake.
To be fair, it is a very odd slang. It doesn't make a lot of sense because it's a sandwich.
This is not a song. It's a sandwich. What would make you think otherwise? This is not a song. It's a sandwich. It's really just a hoagie in disguise.
So many words for sandwich.
I don't know.
I thought you would know, Skulls.
I don't.
I'm sad.
Like that's Mama to. Damn it. That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario. I mean, Skull.
Fuck you, Mario.
Fuck you, Mario. Mama Luigi. Fuck you, Mario. You're not my dad.
I chiseled it.
It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it.
Fuck you.
Vulgar Luigi is my favorite character.
Luigi. He's great because he's the mama.
Yo, she called Luigi Mama.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was so funny. I never cared for Domino's regular pizza. Yeah, I didn't either. I thought it was just okay.
That's one of your few opinions that's not unpopular.
I always found Pizza Hut and Papa John's to be better, especially with their stuffed crust pizza. Yeah, I haven't had Papa John's stuffed crust. Let me tell you about Pizza Hut, though. I fucking love Pizza Hut.
Yeah?
And I find it really sad that it's been just about 5 years now since I've had Pizza Hut.
So my question to you then is, Skulls, are you going to get the deluxe edition of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that comes with the Pizza Hut voucher?
Probably not, because I don't have a console.
But you're losing money!
I don't have money to begin with.
You're practically losing money if you don't buy this. I'm just
He's
saying.
in negative money.
Yeah, exactly. You could invest in this Turtles game and get a free pizza. That's a win-win.
I mean, A free pizza and the ever slightly increased possibility of DLC for Shredder's Revenge or a sequel sounds like a good concept. It's just I don't fucking have the money to spend on it.
Jeez, Skulls. What's with that attitude?
I'm
I
sorry.
thought you were a party dude.
I would love to be. I just don't have money.
He's poor.
Skulls, why are you poor?
Why did you choose to be poor?
You chose to be poor. Why did you choose it?
I didn't choose. Stop making me feel bad about my financial situation.
Well, I gotta make you feel bad about something, so you have to pick.
Well, I never finished high school and I didn't go for my GED, and now if I did go for my GED, that would also be extremely expensive. So,
It would?
yeah, they apparently like just a couple years ago they raised the price of doing that in my area like really fucking high. So,
That is really stupid. Now I'm pissed. Stupid ass classic system. So sorry to hear that, Skull. That sucks.
yeah, so
I'm so sorry, Skull.
I think Coolsville sucks.
yeah, basically, it's just details in my personal life that, quite frankly, I don't think are fodder for streams. So,
I mean, I've been into plenty of streams where people got real, so it is a thing, but it is Skull's personal life. And I don't think they
yeah,
want to talk
I mean, if other people want to go rattle on about the deep dark details of their personal lives, that's fine. It's just I don't want to.
No, that's fair. It's absolutely 100%. I get you.
Yeah. Wait, you didn't
Shut
finish
up.
Sorry, what was that?
Just talking about Katie saying that Skull is a party dude just like Michelangelo. I was like, yeah, that was the joke. You
think
played
I've been-
Michelangelo, right?
I think I've been acting more like the straight man the entire 3 days that this has been going on, just dealing with everybody else's craziness.
That was part of your bit, is that you're the straight man.
Yeah, see, that's what I am in this comedy troupe that is the skull902 channel. Sometimes, anyway.
Everyone's just clowning on you.
Really depends on the situation. Stitch said, "Wait, you didn't finish high school?" Nope. I quit. Technically speaking, it was a few weeks after 11th grade started because they refused to accept that I quit for some fucking reason. Until we had to like bash the idea into their heads. But yes, I dropped out of high school, and I have mixed feelings about it because it did set me on a pretty bad path for my life, and I've said multiple times on streams and such before that you probably should not quit school. But I was also very stressed out at the time, and school was like one of the biggest contributing factors to that. So,
Yeah. To add on to this, definitely speaking, a high school diploma is worthless unless you don't have it. That is the general idea of a high school diploma.
a high school diploma is like you need it to get like a somewhat decentish job at least. That being said, if somebody who's graduated from college is competing for you or for the same job as you, rather, then they're gonna get the job, no matter what. So like,
9 times out of 10, they'll get the job.
yeah. So like, you basically got to use it to be like, hey, college, is this good enough for you? And that's basically what you'll get the most out of with your high school diploma.
Yeah, it's just a small little bit there. I will say though, you can live without a high school diploma. It just makes things harder for no reason.
Yeah, it is significantly harder to do that. So again, like I said, in most instances, I would very much recommend do not quit school.
Adding onto that though, I would definitely suggest something like a retail business or like fast food business to go into if you ever were to stuck in that situation, because you can move up in those companies. That is a proper way to live. Sadly, we just do not have entry wages that are livable but that's a whole other discussion. Point being, even if you do have to quit school for some reason, it's possible to live. It's just not fun.
Yeah.
You need a no, you don't. You don't need a high school diploma to get a job at McDonald's. I know this simply because I had an ex coworker who was 16 at the time, and well, they're still 16, but they work at McDonald's. So having a high school diploma is not needed to work at McDonald's.
That fast food restaurants right now are like desperate for new employees because there was like a bunch of there was like a big wave of quitting in the restaurant industry. So they probably do not give a single shit about credentials right now.
Yeah, if anything, if they didn't hire you because of the high school diploma, it wasn't because of the high school diploma. They were just looking for a reason not to hire you. American laws are weird.
Man, Josh is really going hard at getting that achievement
I'm glad to hear that. That's good.
because he's deafened us. Like that's how much he wants this achievement.
I bet he's glad that he heard it from us then, at least.
Oh, he
I'm just
undeafened
used to
like as
Josh
soon as I
being
said
dead
that.
anyway.
I was talking about how hard you were going at the achievement because you were mute and deaf on the Discord. So I was like, man, he must be really working hard towards it.
I couldn't remember how to do debug mode in this damn game, and then it's the one on the vines. That's right. I was trying to do it on like the lifts for the longest time, but it's the vines, isn't it?
You could have just done it in Sonic 1, couldn't you?
I guess I could have.
That one's a lot simpler. You just have to know like what buttons they're mapped to.
Yeah. I don't know.
Here's the thing for our TF2 people in the general chat.
Oh man, it's heavy and a guy.
That's Jesse Feekman.
Oh, okay.
Heavy and a guy.
It's Mr. Bitch from
Mr. Bitch.
well, because he says bitch a lot.
Yeah, he does. That's his name, Mr. Bitches.
Goodness gracious, though. Mr. Bitch is a much better note to end this stream on than depressing shit about high school diplomas and, the ins and outs of getting a job.
Question, Skulls. Would you ever want to see your avatar dab?
I don't think I would ever want to see that necessarily, but
Dang.
I would not want to stop somebody from doing that if they want to.
Okay,
So,
you heard that, folks. Make Skulls dab.
So you're free to do whatever you want with my avatar, but I do hold the right to disown it.
Jeez.
Goodness gracious. But my goodness, my voice is so fucking wrecked after all of this talking and everything. This has been an interesting 3 days. There's been some crazy moments, some chill moments, some fun moments, some wonderful moments. I'm just trying to build this up in some way, but it was a fun time over these last 3 days, and
happy anniversary, Teeth Man. That's what we're all here to say.
A happy 31st anniversary to Sonic. It's my favorite media franchise just in general. I love Sonic so fucking much. It's a great series, and the end of June, it's always just a fun time celebrating the Hedgehog's anniversary and everything. And yeah, this time was no exception. So, my goodness, I just want to thank everybody who was involved in the Sonic anniversary event. You three, Lost, Rabid, Josh, and then we've also got Miracle, Trip and Sylv, who were on previous streams, to thank as well. You know, it's so awesome to have so many friends who are willing to get in on this and you know, sharing these good moments and everything. So I thank you all so much.
It was great to be here, Skulls. Thank you so much for inviting me, like always. And just, I'm very glad to be able to be a continuing guest on this little thing. It's been really fun. And I love Sonic, and I like hanging out with y'all. It's been fun hanging out with Rabbit and Hat Guy, even though it's kind of like the first time that we've ever hanged. So, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
My goodness. So, yeah. That just about does it. I'm so sorry that Sonic Origins didn't work out and I had to, bootleg it basically for this one. Bootleg Origins, Ghetto Origins, whichever.
Bootleg
Oregon.
Oregon sounds like such a weird thing.
Listen, you know I
one of
can't
those?
talk.
Oregon Trail.
Whichever you prefer. It was still good times despite having to do this in an alternative way. Go buy Shredder's Revenge. That's my recommendation. No, Crest Origins did not work. So I had to do alternatives. Which again I'll have the links for those in the description when I finally write it out. But yeah, despite Origins not working, it was still a fun time. Hopefully Sega fixes those problems on PC, but again, until that happens, just buy Shredder's Revenge instead. It's a really fucking awesome game. So yeah, that does it for the 2022 edition of the Sonic Anniversary event. Don't know what I'll be doing for next year, but it's something to look forward to. The next time that I'll be streaming is most likely going to be on Sunday, where I celebrate the anniversary of my old Sprite series, Sonic and Mario. And Rabbit will most likely be there with me for that. We're just gonna watch the entire series all the way through without interruptions, and then do like another hangout afterward and whatnot. So yeah, but until then, I have been skull902.
Ben Hossleader?
Sonic fan? Ooh,
Hat guy.
Rabbit Sonic fan, lost leader, and that hat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Goodbye, everybody. Happy anniversary, Sonic. Bye-bye.